People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Come on. Yes, he is. Yes, I am. People deluded. I'm back again. It's Euro 2024 watch-along business where we're concerned, people. It's England up against Slovenia. Again, let's address the elephant in the room. I'm not being funny, and hey, something's in my hair, so maybe you shouldn't be bantering people. But before anything, certain best centre-backs ever, creative centre-backs in the Premier League playing the whole stadium on side against Austria, and that is crazy. But the elephant in the room where England are concerned, people, we need to do the job today anyways against Slovenia. We have been crap in this group. The statistics are damning. The eye test is shocking. You probably wish you was blind. Big up the blind. Again, no disrespect. The football's been terrible. But if we beat Slovenia today, people, you've all seen the next round. You've got the big dogs, I believe, Spain, Portugal, Germany, all that, potentially Netherlands, depending on things. I could be wrong about that, but the bigger ones, they're all on one side. Why? They're all on one side. If we win today, we're on the other side. Now, unfortunately, that still doesn't mean England are going to go all the way to the final and win it. But tournament football, you want to avoid the big boys before you have to play them. And the Spanish would be bad news for the English on the best of days, much less their form in this tournament. The same goes for the Germans. Oh, the same play. Austria will smoke England. Let's be real. Ralph Rangnick could be, about to rain hell if we buck into them. Ceviche was sourcing. But yeah, big up you lot, people, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube. Smash the like button. We've got 8 minutes left until kickoff. Gareth Southgate, please, man. I'm a strong critic of you. The only person that probably believes in him is his family, respectfully, in the footballing sense. I'm a big fan of how you talk about racism and all those things off the pitch. You're a fantastic spokesman. There might be another role for you within this England setup, or you could revert to the youth. But when you've got Sakas, Bellinghams, Mainos, the list goes on, you're too conservative of a manager. And a lot of these issues are self-inflicted. We've been saying this all into the qualifiers of the Euros. So in many ways, I don't know why we're all shocked that we've rocked up in the official tournament and we're playing the same way, And Southgate invented all of these issues. I haven't got the statistics to hand, but if you care enough, people, go back through all of the qualifiers and look at the squads. The second to last or the last call-ups that he made up, that was the only experimental side. So you've bet on these boys. You're not using them well. We all know international football, it's not like club football. You do not have time to train these players. You need to have a way of playing and stick to it. Of course, you've got to be fluid. That's not there. You look at the shenanigans at left back. Yes, I'm not privy to all the information, and I don't know what left backs would have got called up. But again, Trippier is struggling. We hope he does great today. Luke Shaw, who should be starting, obviously can't buy fitness. So why have you called him up? And again, whatever people say about these players, who make no mistake, people, they have to take responsibility. They're the ones playing. You've got Harry Kane who bags for fun. You've got Bukayo Saka coming off a back of a great season. You've got Phil Foden coming off a real standout individual campaign. You've got Walton, Palmer, Maino, all of these guys. Declan Rice, settled into life at Arsenal. Bellingham, probably the sign of the season for all clubs last season, doing what he's doing at Real Madrid, collectively and individually. If all of these guys are struggling, what's going on? The only ones that we're talking about playing decent, and there's no disrespect to them, is probably, you could say Pickford's done okay, Walker's done okay, He's done very well, and I'm not dissing them, but read between the lines, people. For all this attacking talent, it's the defenders shining. So how do you win a lose football game? It's in both halves of the pitch. So we're not doing much. And I even think statistically, again, it's obviously fluctuated because there's been games, but at a point, people, throughout this Euros, no team had attempted fewer shots on goal than England with 17 at the time. Of course, that could change now because obviously we've seen football today as well. There's been drama where France and Poland's concerned, and, that would be doing it in a disjustice to define Holland versus Austria. Is that there's one change. Conor Gallagher's come in. It's expected. I mean, respectfully to Trent, obviously, for me, Trent's not a midfielder. I think he can play there. I think at club level he'll look good there. But in the remit of what Gareth Southgate is doing, players that play in their organic roles are struggling. So you can't be rocking. Another point, you can't be rocking up in the Euros trying these crazy things, really and truly. At least Gallagher is an organic centre mid by trade. And respectfully to Trent, you know, in the variables that you can control, we didn't really see any Trent Alexander-Arnold stuff, really, if I'm completely honest. So Gallagher might as well play there. You know, he's going to run about, he's going to put a shift in, give or take. You know, when you say that about a player in dangerous territory, really and truly, you know, if you look at the starting lineup, which you can see of both teams to the left and right of me, but if I share my screen with you lot, people, and let me know you lot's predictions and thoughts, again, like, it's not really, I don't know what it is, but it should be, I should be filled with a lot more optimism. You've got a couple of City boys there. You've got Kane, you've got Bellingham, you've got Saka, you've got Foden, but it's square pegs in round holes. And you can have all this attacking talent. Literally, how are we going to get it from Pickford to Kane? Because that's been an issue. In fact, I've been very critical on what I've seen from England so far during the Euros. But if I was to find positives, probably the first 15 minutes of both games up until this one, been all right. You know, started really strongly, obviously got the goals, and then we've gone all conservative. It's almost like Gareth, I know it's a tournament and, you know, you've got to be experienced, but it's almost like Gareth Southgate. If he was a club manager, it's like you're playing for a point. You've taken a point against a big club or an underdog sort of thing. And again, what is England's philosophy? That's what needs to be imprinted beyond, you know, beyond Gareth Southgate's tenure, because there's got to be, you know, let's be honest, England have always produced, you know, throughout the years. I'm 29, some of you older than me. There's been a lot of great British talents. But in terms of the technical ability and the swagger and things like that, obviously Spain have Xavi and Iniesta, but you've also got Santi Cazorla, Xabi Alonso, all of these guys. Everyone can kind of play to a high level. You know, it's been in the last few years. Again, it can't be a coincidence that you've got a number of young, exciting players that are eligible to play for England. There's obviously been some sort of imprint at grassroots level to do something ultimately to get to this stage, but it's all in vain. DG, that Dutch pack hitting, no pun intended, in Ralph we trust. We win together and we snooze together. Hope it's at least entertaining, DG Nation. Well, it's now or never, man. And I must admit, away from the criticism, I just want to see a bit more everything, really. Like, I wouldn't say commitment or heart. I can't accuse any of the players of that, really. But on the ball, come on, man, enjoy it. Some of you are not going to go to another Euros competition. Some of you will never get called up anyways again. You know, these are the moments you worked hard for this season, and, you know, beyond aspiring to win things at club level, these are the things you aspire to playing as a little kid when you're ultimately dreaming of being a footballer. Above all, of course, there's high pressure states. You know, this is of national interest, literally. But at the end of the day, what is the worst that can happen? You lose. You're not going to lose your life. You're not going to lose your job. So go out there and enjoy it, man. And that's been one of the most annoying things. I know Kane the Spurs curse went over to Bayern Munich, but generally he should be coming into this with a point to prove. The new signing for Arsenal in Declan Rice, it's Saka, Bellingham, Foden, they're all coming off great seasons. It shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like this. And again, I have never managed in a professional environment, much less a European competition, the most elite you can kind of get where football is concerned. So Southgate knows a lot more about football than me. But again, football's also a simple game. Put the attackers in systems, they're going to thrive. Make sure, I don't think these players are necessarily experienced enough individually or together to it to be like a Real Madrid thing where, clearly Carlo Ancelotti is. Well, one thing I like about Carlo, obviously they're extremely disciplined. They're tactically well drilled and all of those kind of things. But he accepts these guys for what they are. You're experienced individuals. You're good enough. You know what to go out there and do and don't do. So hopefully today's more positive, man. Shout out Riley. Let's see who they blame today. If England play rubbish, Trent, rest up and get ready for pre-season, my guy. Big season ahead for us Bundies, man. Big ups Liverpool, man. You lot are gonna do your thing. Onslaught. Let's see what he brings to the table. Time for England we won't say that home. Hopefully not. DGC, Van der Vaart, Cook, that player who got subbed off. I must admit, out of all the European nations, I enjoy the Dutch pundits on their TV stations a lot better because I just think it's Dutch culture. You can be honest. Obviously, they're not effing and blinding and carrying on, but they're brutally honest with it. They're commenting on what they're seeing. What happened to Brazil? I must admit, I haven't been keeping up with Copa America. I was aiming for Thursday. I was gonna stream on Twitch and we'll watch the highlights for the Euros, all the Euros and the Copa America and whatnot. Right, Brazil, we drew with Costa Rica. Nah, let me refresh the page. 3 shots on target. What's all this about? Well, I literally don't know what happened to Brazil, and I don't want to know. Kickoff is imminent, people. I'm going with 2-1 Arsenal. I'm in Arsenal mode. 2-1 England. Bukayo Saka brace. I know it's not going to happen, but I'm dreaming for that. Saka scoring today, though, 100%. Saka, please. Please. Be nice to see Cole Palmer come on. You know what? Cole Palmer off the bench to do something as well. I actually think this is going to be a nervy game. I'm going to say 2-1 England. Slovenia to take the lead. It wouldn't be us at these tournaments if we wasn't on nonsense. And we've got kickoff faults. Pickford's gone long. To be fair, a lot of keepers do that. Can we just have a more positive performance, please? See it with Kyle Walker. 2-0 England. Brazil stunk out the gaff last night. I watched it. Madrid boys look a bit spooky for Brazil. Vinny hooked. That's the next step for Vinny. Vinny don't stand out for Brazil like that. We saw the last tournament. DG, you're going to be streaming at like 1 a.m. for Man United versus Arsenal on Sunday. It's not this Sunday. It can't be this Sunday. But when the preseason games come around, I do it every year, you know, where America's concerned. I like it because, I mean, I appreciate all of you lot that international and the time zone. Keeping up with European-based football is difficult. But I do it just to appreciate what you lot do. Like, it is hell, I must admit. Pickford, Gurley, Declan Rice. Hey, Declan, I can't lie, I need a better performance, man. Better performance. The performance you put in your last England shirt, that was the performances rival fans that thought you wasn't going to be a great signing for us expected. Gurley, you just keep doing your thing, Mark Gurley. There were a couple of dodgy moments in the last game, like everyone, drop his shoulders. Gurley, my guy. I don't know if you're going to get a move from Palace because Eze might cut, Elise's cut, but hey. But at the same time, Gurley, I did like that, but I was, and we could be in. Come on, Foden, back to beef, man. It's a poor kick out from the goalie. Trippier's won the header. What are we waiting for, boys? Declan Rice, lovely. Yeah, this is going to be stress-free. We're doing this today. Declan Rice, yes, that's my guy. Trippier, keep that info then. Come on. Ref, that's a free kick, no? For Phil Foden, I guess you're not at City today, boy. You get them in the Premier League every day of the week. How's that not a free kick for Foden? Oh, yeah, sorry. My bad. Hey, good looking out, Cube. Too emotionally invested in the game. Apologies. 2-1 England. I hear that. Thoughts on preseason news of a small group of players and coaching staff going to Marbella. Either in the video I brought out this afternoon or one I've got to release after this, where I've gone over the Arsenal news. I covered it, but what I will say is, boy, you know, where I saw Smith Rowe's name, I thought, you know what? Make sure Mikel Arteta doesn't have an opportunity to take his eye off you, really, from a footballing sense, because I want you to stay. And it makes sense, man. You know, if you got nothing going on, you might as well. I don't know Freddie and Nketiah's situation, but I didn't see his name. And it's positive, obviously. Fabio, not had the best of season, had been injuries and whatnot. Smith Rowe, we've been over that. Timber's obviously there. He's had a massive injury, so that's good, man. Odegaard's apparently joining up. We're 3 minutes in, people. Ref, that's a push on Harry Kane. Harry Kane, I used to see you do them what the centre-back did to you. I used to see you do that to Arsenal centre-backs every North London derby and get away with it. So I ain't not doing it now. Just something to keep in mind, fella. Kieran Trippier. You know what? Let's be positive. I'm not a fan of Trippier at left-back, but full-back union, man of the match today. Let's be positive. Mark Gurley. Bellingham. And I must admit, it is a more positive. Bellingham, you're not at Madrid no more, man. Just pass the ball normally. That's nonchalant from someone like you. Just as I was about to say, I must admit, it does appear a better performance initially and a more positive start. I'm not really going to take anything seriously until past 20 minutes, because that's kind of where I felt it's gone wrong in the last two games, or after that point where it's gone wrong. Slovenia, I must admit, I do want us to win, but I would love Sesko to have a great showing. I've been talking him up. Some of my comments on my YouTube vids aren't quite kind, so I'd love a little positive 2 middle fingers up. And Slovakia and Slovenia, apologies, definitely not Slovakia. Slovenia are advancing forward here, people. We finally got some defending to do. Cross has come into the box. It's falling to Sesko. We are so lucky. He was probably unaware of how much time he had or where exactly he was. And it's 4 minutes in and Pickford's already having to do the mad stuff. Fair enough. Football is football. You're going to have to do some level of defending, but that's too easy. It's just a terrible is an exaggeration, but it's not the best of crosses initially. And it could have been a great opening. Big up Gurley. Maybe we've been told to play down the left, but Gurley, keep doing your thing. Stones isn't doing anything. Oh my days. And with just as I'm praising Gerhi, what's going on? I can't keep up with this, boys. Giving it away cheaply. I was just about to say, John Stones, Gerhi's the one behaving like the Man City half. Start passing the ball, man. Come on, boys. I know we've got to get them out early, but there's been a couple of nonchalant passes. I believe that one there was Gerhi. Before it was Bellingham. Get that out of your system now, please. Kyle Walker wants a towel to take the throw in. Come on, man. You ain't got that at me, Marshies. Gerhi, man. One thing I like about Gerhi, you don't do things above your pay grade. You're trying to do things above your pay grade. Don't worry. You got called up to England for what you've been doing. You're getting linked with bigger clubs, respectfully, to Crystal Palace because of what you're doing. Don't fall for this new age centre-back stuff. You saw what happened to Van Dijk today. I'm praying that don't happen to Saliba, people. I must be honest. Now we'll slap him now. There's no pressure. There's internal pressure. There always has to be pressure. They're representing the nation. There's always pressure. Slovenia, that's a good ball if it gets past Kyle Walker. Fortunately, it didn't. Jordan Pickford. Gerhi once. Trippier once. Skips out Gerhi. Opts for Trippier. Trippier. Gallagher, you playing, lad? Trippier. Finds the ongoing run of Jude Bellingham. Can Jude Bellingham get that? No, but we have a throw in deep up the pitch. Ball given away so poorly. Let's hope this isn't a long night. Sure, touching the field this tournament, DG. I mean, if you don't, question marks, isn't it? Like, why are you clearly calling up someone that's not fit? Because if there's any more messing about at left back, it's a Joe Gomez thing, really. This is, I mean, he wouldn't have played him because, you know, if you're not taking the risks with young midfielders, you're definitely not going to play young defenders within reason. But I must admit, Braithwaite, Everton's Braithwaite can play left back. Pardon me, Mark Gerhi, John Stones, Kyle Walker. It's almost like a back three with Stones, Walker, and Gerhi of sorts. Gerhi, Trippier. I must admit, Slovenia off the ball, they are impressing me. They are pressing very well. They're very well organized. They've shown they've got the quality to present certain threats if we mess about. And I won't quite say that was a chance, but they did have a good opportunity. Gerhi, Foden. He's looked to have helped. He's cut inside now into the center of the field and plot past the ball, but he's looked to hold the width, and he's actually continued his run. He's looked to hold the width initially quite a lot. And if he is going to do that, you kind of kill Phil Foden, like, in a sense. Gerhi. Come on, boys, man. Harry Kane. Dropping deep. Come on, Kane, man. Kane, if that gets to Saka, I rate it. It's a good attempt. And we should really be picking up the second ball, but nobody is trying to see Harry Kane drop into midfield and hit diags. No one is trying to see that today. We understand you have to drop deep into midfield and provide an option, but no one's trying to see that. Come on, man. I like the fact you attempted to find Saka. And if you want to leave Bayern Munich at any point and you're prepared to deal with the heat that could come, give Mikel Arteta a call, man. John Stones wins the header. What about the seconds? Lovely Gallagher. Unfortunately, Slovenia have won it. Well, that's until John Stones popped on the scene. Passes it to his Manchester City teammate, Kyle Walker. Gerhi. Declan Rice. I know. There's no Kai Havertz. There's no Odegaard. The wavy players ain't there. I know. It looks like a culture shock, Rice. But I need you to turn on the ball and be a bit more confident progressing the ball forward when the opportunity arises. Gerhi, he's probably seen the ball the most initially in this game, to be brutally honest with you, out of all the England players. And shout out Gerhi for that. Don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but even Trippier's stood up to be counted. Declan Rice, drive. Pretend this is the Emirates, drive. Declan Rice in possession. Harry Kane, that's a good turn. Kane, win the free kick, man. Did you have to play on? Declan Rice and Conor Gallagher both going for the same ball, but we still have possession here. Trippier, show for him, boys. Make it easier for your teammate, especially if you know he's basic. Gerhi, Stones. Hello, I must admit, need to see Bukayo Saka. Can you give him the ball, please? Shout out to Harry Kane. You know what? I was harsh on you because you might be feeling the same way. Trippier. Phil Foden. Saka, look alive. Foden. Plays it off to John Stones. John Stones, Walker. Come on, quicker, boys. Come on, finally, Bukayo. What are you doing, Sax? I understand you're frustrated, but he's gone back to Kyle Walker. Lovely. Wow, this football is terrible. You can tell Rice misses our player rotations. 100% culture shock. And again, it's baffling for all the England players. Listen, I can't be disingenuous. Of course, there's some attempt to play a philosophy and all of that stuff. But yeah, it could have been a great 1-2 between Foden and Bellingham, but we've lost the ball. I might be being a bit harsh on Phil Foden, but I think he could have been a bit firmer in that challenge. Slyly, Bellingham got chopped, but Declan Rice and Harry Kane were alert, and Kane actually won the ball back. And it's a lovely pass from Harry Kane for Foden. Foden tries to find Saka. Saka fell on the floor anyways, and he would have been offside, but I didn't feel that was the best of option. And I must apologize to Harry Kane. Now, as much as we understand, in fact, I said, you know, we need people, we all understand you need to drop into midfield. But that was a great pass from him. I suppose if you attempt that 100 times, one's going to pop off. Saka dropped, but it was a dead cross anyways. For someone of Foden's quality, you can't hold the ball. Sesko showed them why England are crap. Hey, come on. For me, Bellingham needs to play 8. He's not a 10. Yeah, Bellingham's not a 10 for me. You can play in some Real Madrid free role kind of thing, or you would thrive if, you know, the midfield was sorted. But for me, you're just an 8 by trade. You're just a box-to-box midfielder, essentially. Trippier, that's soft. He should never still have possession. Come on, man. Need to behave like a pit bull today. The nation's reputation is on the line. Slovenia have the ball here, folks. Come on, don't give it away. How they got out of that one. Declan Rice can't even intercept it. I know it's a culture shot. Trippier just got sat on his backside once again. Slovenia attacking. I hope that we're not made to pay for this. Declan. Fortunately, it's cleared. But, boys, I'm not... Pick up Slovenia, but what's going on? You're acting like you're playing prime Barcelona. Why can't we get out of our own half? Why are 11 shirts, including Pickford, or with the exception of Pickford, why are 11 shirts in our own half? This is how Arsenal were playing against most teams in the Premier League last season, especially the top 6. We didn't win the league, but we didn't lose against the top 6. We all know about that. It's different. Had to. And it's sad because even if England do mess up today, it's disappointing. It is in many ways surprising, but then again, it's really not. Trippier, Foden. Come on, man. Like, if you're gonna play Phil Foden left wing, you need a left back that's proactive. You see, if we had that Gilmando guy for Spain, obviously Phil Foden is gonna have to pull into, like, hold the width for the pitch, but he's not a guy. He can skill players up, but he's not a 1v1 demon. Just get the guy narrow, let him play in the pockets, as you can see him doing on occasion. Gurley, Harry Kane. Come on, Sacks. Look alive. Walker. Gallagher. I don't mind this. 12 minutes in. At least it's still 0-0, boys and girls. John Stones. Trippier. It's a positive start. I really don't want to jinx us. It's a positive start of sorts. Bellingham. Foden. Doesn't get it because Trippier can't find you. So it's back here with Bellingham. Is this just coincidental, or is like we're not really trying to do anything down the right-hand side? Because if I'm honest, Saka, Walker, Stones, you can all do a lot more in a certain sense. So that's why I wonder, is it tactics? Because there must be a coincidence why he's seen a lot of the ball, Trippier the same. And on occasion, Bellingham pulling into these pockets. Phil Foden, who needs to see more of the ball. Declan Rice, that could have went straight out to Saka. Stones tried to play the pass, but recognized it would have been cut off. Gurley. Shout out Mark Gurley, man. We'll take him at Arsenal, but I don't think Arsenal are going to spend 50 million plus on the centre half. And I think he would listen. And on one hand, you've got to relish competition, but you've got Saliba and Gabriel in front of you. Yeah, I heard Trossard's dad was moving mad. Another OG DG Euro 24 bingo. Bring it, mate. Boy, I don't know what we're watching. To be fair, I think you're not being harsh, man. It's a lot positive. It's a lot more positive than it was last game. I know the bar is on the floor, people, but it is, man. Come on, have faith. Come on. Come on. I wouldn't describe it as lackluster. Oh, Lord, Stones. You're not going to start thinking I'm getting paid by the FA. I mean, been playing at a slightly faster pace. Still nothing really to scream and shout about. Same old. Foul throw, ref. You don't know until you call it. John Stones wins the header. Foden. I love that Foden. Trippier, come on, man. Okay, that was Buki, but you got it to a player. Declan Rice. Someone just needs to tell Declan Rice, when you're playing for Arsenal, do what you did last season. When you're playing for England, forget the Arsenal Declan Rice. Play like the West Ham one. That's the best piece of advice. Conor Gallagher. Stones, come on, quicker. Come on. Things we can do in 2 touches, we're doing in 4. Come on, boys. Bellingham. I mean, it's okay. In terms of build-up play, it's a lot better. It's just once it gets into the middle third, and if it gets into the final third, there's nothing really to scream and shout about. Oh, hey, Stones, come on, bro. Come on. Seriously. I mean, it shows little kids out there that even professionals have little hiccups, but Stones, come on, man. Throw into Slovenia very cheaply. Come on, Jonathan. I mean, you got to look for the positives. It's still 0-0. Still 0-0. We just got to be calm, tranquillo. What's the worst that could happen? Another throw-in for Slovenia, people. England ain't winning. Less said that. We need a natural left winger on the pitch. If only we brought certain players that play for Manchester United, regardless of their form, or someone that went to Borussia Dortmund. And I wouldn't really back this, but there's a certain man that used to play for Man City and plays for Chelsea. Just in terms of the profile, I always say Rashford probably ain't gonna make a difference, but he ain't got that profile. The closest you got to it is Gordon, and boy, we're very lucky. It's another decent Slovenian cross into the box, and had the bearings been slightly better, we probably would be a goal down. Another half chance, and again from the left-hand side. Oh, a left back wearing number 13. My guy. Fortunately, their strikers couldn't get to that. Could have got Elise. Apparently, Elise has made it clear he wants to play for France. But the way we're playing, we could have had Yalmao, Nico Williams, any young Calafiori of Italy, any half-decent player during this Euros, whatever they're doing for their countries, they could be in this English shirt and look crap because of our gaffer. Phil Foden still doesn't get it. Bellingham, that's a good one. Saka, we're in. Cross that, my guy. Someone, please. All right, it's more positive. What a decent delivery from Bukayo Saka, the very talented Arsenal winger. Am I lying 100%? Trippier, I hope you're not in trouble there. In fact, Slovenia's been wave play on, and Slovenia can lead a counter-attacking charge here. All right, this is played. We got sourced. Hopefully it doesn't. All right, we're getting sourced. Hopefully this doesn't come to anything. Thank the Lord for Conor Gallagher. Trippier getting yellow carded, completely missed the ball. Trippier, you know what it is? It's like Trippier needs to change boots. Keep falling on the floor. Got sent for a bagel as well. Looks safe. Popped it round the corner. To be fair, you know what? Let me see that again. I might be being harsh on Trippier. Nah, he made contact. From that angle, it looked like he got hoodwinked. Yellow card for Trippier. And you looked a bit out of sorts on some occasions. You're going to need to be with it. Same old, really, when it comes to England. Like any half-decent team that plays football and has some tactics and whatever their manager asks them to do, they're doing it. And they've caused issues. Yeah, keep this fraud away from my club. Trippier is trash, I can't lie. Last time I want to see Trippier in an England shirt. Well, if Trippier's not doing throw-ins and the occasional free kick and a cross, he's not bringing nothing to the table. He's not dead, but come on, man. Is this what we like? Is this what we've come to as a nation? Slovenia have a free kick here, people. Hopefully it doesn't come to anything. A lot of international football is solved and differences are made by dead balls and crosses and whatnot. Slovenia ball into the box. Fortunately, I'm going to assume there was communication from Walker and Pickford. It's gone out for a goal kick. Pardon me. It's a good delivery as well. It's a very good ball. It's an impressive start of... Well, no. Take nothing away from Slovenia. It's a competent start from them. Gurhi. Foden. Come on, Foden. You're not at City. Control the ball. These little flicks round the corner. International football don't care about that. Southgate don't care about that. And I'm watching how England press very closely because I'm not getting that Harry Kane. But he came out after one of the games and said, we're not sure when we should press. I'm not getting a Harry Kane. But going into a tournament in the modern day where pressing is vital and vital for life, if you know, you know. How are we going into a tournament and players are saying these things? Slovenia have had another shot, technically. I mean, as long as it's 0-0, it's calm. Gomez or Konza can't be that bad at left back. I think Gomez is the next option. I don't agree with it, but I would say in Trippier's defense, I'll say Joe Gomez is more a defender first. Trippier is like a failed winger throughout his teenage years, and he's a bit more attack-centric. I don't know. Conor Gallagher. Oh, drop of the shoulder by the old boy, Carl Walker. Conor Gallagher. I just pass it to Saka. Saka will take it from here. Bukayo Saka on this right-hand side. Let's go. Starboy settings. Bukayo. Bellingham. Declan Rice. Trippier, don't. You're not DG, don't. Thank you. It's here with Phil Foden on this left-hand side. Phil Foden. Oh, he should have dived there. I know people. It's mad. He should have. He would have got a free kick. Trippier, that's a good ball. Declan Rice. Foden. All right, we're done. Yes! Bukayo! Offside. Saka, keep celebrating, please. All right, positive. That was a great bit of play from us as well. Declan Rice, Phil Foden, Kieran Trippier. Shout out Harry Kane for the run off the ball. Foden, hold your run. Hold your run, Foden. They don't want my boy Saka to prosper. Foden, hold the run. Offsides have ruined football, man. Celebrations premature. I should know better. Ref, how long's All Black taking with the goal kick? Free kick, better yet. I ain't celebrated a tap-in like that for a while, man. Gurhi's defensive header is actually cannoned off the back, the head back of Declan Rice. Slovenia have the ball. Oh, Bellingham, be careful. You're lucky. If that made contact, that's a yellow. Be careful. I'm not going to make excuses. I don't know the weather for Germany, and it's not really correlated, but a couple of players have lost their footing. Either all our players are incompetent and not wearing the right boots, or the pitch has been watered quite a lot. Saka's falling over. Oh, I think there might be a draw out. What's going on here? Okay, ref says play on. Best thing England has done this tournament. Poor Saka, the dude can't even rate. Oh, pitch is terrible, so I'm hearing. I mean, it probably is, but let's be real. I'm not going to lie, man. We're not footballers. But all of us would relish playing on that, no matter what they say. I know they're professional footballers and they need the best facilities, but come on, man. Just play football, man. Been doing it for years. Just play football. If you can pass the ball, you can pass the ball. If you can, just do what you're doing. And to be fair, well, no, it's international football. So if the Slovenians played the Germans, I don't know. But if that was at club level, but if you know a team can, zip the ball around, make the pitch a bit dry if you can. But Kyle Saka, ref, he's rolled him and he's fouled him. Ref, that's an early yellow. There's no intention to play the ball. Book him. Yep, he's been booked. Pass the ball to Saka, please. Number 13, you're going to get cooked very soon. Saka's woken up. It's going to get long for you. Look at the strength. Look at the strength, man. Blaming Saka for the offside when it was clearly Foden. And to be fair, the Slovenian lad misses the next match. I mean, he's blaming Saka. Well, it's had too many pints. Too early, man. Too early. I don't know what he's on. How can you blame Saka? Foden's offside. It's no biggie, though. Because to be brutally honest, not even just naming the players. Declan Rice, Foden, Trippier, obviously it ended with Saka. We should be seeing England do that 3-4 times a game. Really, maybe more. I'm not sure who Kyle Walker tried to pass it to there. Not sure what Conor Gallagher was doing there. And Slovenia have the ball. Kyle Walker, be strong, be strong. They'll foul you. Be strong, lovely, lovely. Get us out of there. Unlucky, we got a throw in. Hey, Kyle Walker, lovely. As I said, it's still 0-0, folks. I mean, why are they showing it? Like, you can see it's offside. Like, we don't need to see fancy animations. Foden's just not held his run. What could have been, eh? What could have been? Anyways, Gurhi, Bellingham, Foden. Don't force it, Foden. Lovely. And ref, there's a little kick out on Foden there, really. What's going on there? Gurhi, Bellingham. Bro, just give the ball to Foden and make the forward runs, Bellingham, man. Everyone play to their strengths. Foden, you're waking up. What? Hey, Kyle Walker. Completely missed the ball, but if I was him, I'd say that was a skill. It somehow found Bukayo Saka. That's the rest we'll say on that. It's back on this left-hand side. Jude Bellingham, when you find out he was trying to pass that ball to, please let me know. Gurhi. Keep saying Gurhi's name. Keep doing your job. Jordan Pickford, please just play it short. Please just play it short. Thank you, Pickford. I can't believe it. John Stones finds his centre-half colleague in Gurhi. If you haven't hit the like button, offered your thoughts, or smashed the subscription button, what are you doing? Shout out to you lot on Twitch as well. Phil Foden. Wow, it was a waste, Foden, weren't it? Really? Together. It's lovely from Foden, but together, they'll give it back. Foden's doing it on a half-hearted thing, but we need to do it together. Declan Rice, if that pass is better, we might have an opportunity. And Slovenia are having a poor passage of play here. See with Bukayo, protect it. He's on a yellow. You didn't get fouled, you fell. Saka. Saka's giving it away. Sesko, you won't do it. Not sure what John Stones was doing there, but it's a throw-in. Just wandered offside. I mean, you never know, man. Lee Dixon might be... I'm just going to say he must be stationed in a certain part of the stadium where it's not obvious, you know, the angles affecting your bias and your opinions. Because, yeah, oh, come on, Walker, man. You're lucky. I mean, sorry, Gallagher. You're lucky Walker kept that in. What kind of passing is that? I'm not being funny, and I know mistakes happen, but you lot are professional footballers, you know. Not only are you professional footballers, but really and truly, you know, like some of the best players in the league, some of the best players at your club. And where England's concerned, this is the best 20 that could be selected. So can we act like it? Harry Kane. Bro, he's next to Gurley. I admire it, Kane. But it doesn't make it nonetheless frustrating. But as I keep saying, and as I'm going to say, as long as it's still 0-0, it's still good. Gurley, who wants it? Games like this, you might be able to... No, I was going to cap. I was going to say you could get away with Trent in centre midfield. Bukayo Saka, not the best of passes to Gallagher. We've given it away. Sesko pops it off to a teammate. Saka and Gallagher trying to win it back. Oi, ref! Yellow card early doors. That's naughty, ref. Come on. DG thoughts on Laka and Xhaka back for the Emirates Cup. Big them up, man. And actually Maitland-Niles as well. Shout out to them. But... unfortunately, you know, it's love off the field. On it, I don't know you lot anymore. Phil Foden, love. Hey, do it by yourself. No one's going to pass it. You know what, Foden, that pass was into Kane was horrible, but I don't mind it. The application was there. Foden, you're playing a lot better. And shout out to Kane for eventually making the run. But where was the realistic options? I must admit, it is games like this where you just wish left-footed players would use their right peg. Goal kick to Slovenia. We win this. We're definitely not laughing, but we're laughing. But on the other side of the group, I mean, of the knockout stages, we mess about today. And there's the Germans, the Portuguese, the Spanish, scary, Trippier, Foden. But it needs to be more than just Foden, because naturally, if you're Slovenia, you're just going to say, all right, double up on Foden. It's sorted. Pickford. And why are these kids always outside until like 8:30, 9 o'clock? Where's your mum? And like, you lot are not going to be footballers. Where's your dad? You must be watching England. See how expensive life is? Kids need to start paying bills. John Stones. Gurley. But who wants it off Gurley? Thank you. Declan Rice. West Ham Declan Rice today. West Ham Declan Rice today. West Ham Declan Rice. Yes, sideways passes. Kyle Walker. Gallagher. Saka once, yeah, you know, you just leave it. Saka will take it from here. Saka into Kane, that's a good pass. Be strong, Kane. No, bro. Kane is trying flicks, ref. That's not a foul. Bellingham's done well to win it back. Hit it. Use your left peg. I've seen Foden not hit his right. I've seen Bellingham not use his left. Use your weaker peg. We're growing into the game, but come on, boys, man. The opportunity's on. Hit it. Stop trying to wait. Oh, wait, shall I take one extra touch and fashion a good angle? Hit it, lad. Because the thing is, Bellingham for Real Madrid, Foden for City. You attempt that, whether it goes in or not. Not quick enough. Every player takes the ball backwards when they get it. DG, you're sounding like a granddad the way you're ranting about them kids. Can you hear it? I'm going to have to close the window. They're hitting something. Oh, let me see what they're doing. Let me see. All right. Oh, that ain't nothing to do with my God. Shout out you. All right, keep bashing that up. All right, I respect what you're doing, player. That noise is putting me up. See, kid's bored. Literally, it's got a big hammer hitting a rock. I hear it. I'll be doing that as a little kid, but where's the toys? I am, man. I am. Yeah, we man. Trippier. Bellingham. Just under, better yet. 15 minutes to go. Declan Rice, hit it, man. Hit it. Declan Rice, Harry Kane, hit it. Oh, it's blocked. Come on, man. Too much thinking. Again, I'm not a professional footballer, nor am I a coach, but I genuinely Foden, that's a delicious ball into that box, you know. That's a very good cross from a very acute angle, and it hasn't come to anything apart from a corner. I genuinely believe in the final third, how much can you coach that? Yeah, you can do rondos and all of that, but I just think it should be complete creativity in the final third. Like if I was a manager, I'm going to plan my team and say, listen, lads, I'm going to get you in the defensive phase, in the middle phase. I can plan for about 98, 99% of this. The final third is down to you. Too much thinking, you see it. Right. The passing is getting quicker, to be fair, but it's just not what we need. I mean, Trippier, this is one of your bonuses in that you can take a good corner. Hopefully you live up to that. This is where you need Harry Maguire. Trippier's corner, it's not bad. It's not great either. Kane and Bellingham going for the same ball, and neither England player, where the second phase is going. Declan Rice has completely misjudged that. Ref, no foul. Thank you. Lovely from Rice. Kane hits it. He does. Not enough tech on that, and it's a harmless save, really, for the goalie. But come on, man. Couple of times we've nicked the ball high up the field. Slovenia in possession. Jude Bellingham will give chase. Yo, Jude is a bit mad with these slide tackles, isn't it? Calm down, man. You're going to get booked. But this is what Kane means. And this is what Kane means. We're unsure where to press. And to be fair, Harry Kane has done Bukayo Saka's job. Where was Saka? Slovenia still on the ball here. Their right back seen plenty of possession. He's gone home to his centre-half colleague. Yeah, I wouldn't want to play the Germans either. Declan working. You should be working. Pick up Gunner. Declan should be working. Oh, Conor Gallagher's head has been presented to Slovenia. And their striker's on the ball. He's hit it with his left. Pickford will mop that up. I must admit, Gallagher, like, I'm not even trying to get onto you, but it's hard. But it is, isn't it? Yeah, is it really an improvement on Trent? You're not really doing nothing. Forgot you're playing. Really. Midfield is stinky. Declan Rice. Carl Walker is too conservative, man. Bukayo Saka. Great touch with his right peg. Good passing to Kane. Kane, good. Sent to Walker here. Saka continue that run. Gallagher. You didn't even look over your shoulder to see if you could turn. I don't mind it. Play your position in this life. Trippier. Foden. But look where Foden's receiving it. How many times is he going to do something brilliant if he's having to receive it and he's turning and there's about 10 Slovenian shirts behind him? It's not helping. I'm going to say it again. Smash the like button and smash the sub button. But I'm going to say it again. As long as it's 0-0, it's cool. Bellingham. Trippier. Kane. Gurhi. Come on, bit faster, boys. Harry Kane, bit faster, boys. Come on. Walker wants it. Straight out to Walker. Come on, straight out to Walker. Doesn't have to go to Stones in that scenario. Just straight out to Kyle Walker. Bukayo Saka. Just still not getting the Kanes, the Sakas, the Fodens really and truly in behind. Or in 1v1 scenarios where they're actually going to harm the defense of the other team. Gurhi. Don't mind that, Gurhi. Declan Rice. Foden. Trippier. Carry it. All right. Can continue your run. Gives it to Foden. Bellingham. Foden. Trippier. Declan Rice. Deliver. We doing. You're moving mad. Somehow it's got to Trippier. You got life there. Trippier's done well to find Foden. Kyle Walker, what's that? It's gone to Saka, but okay. Bukayo Saka on this right-hand side. Gallagher. Slightly didn't try and play a 1-2 with Bukayo Saka. Your touch was just horrible. Yeah. Kobe Maino and Wharton are better players than Gallagher, and at least they will look competent with a football. You're not really bringing nothing to the table. We've got a free kick. Saka was fouled for our troubles, nonetheless. Foden and Saka talking. Oh, is this going to be one from the training ground? If it was at Arsenal, I'd be a lot more confident. But you know what? Trippier and Foden actually are both very good dead ball scenario done. So decent delivery. We're gone. Stones, Rice, Gurhi, Kane, please make yourselves available. Bellingham, any tap-ins? Please, no one do nothing smart. I'd rather someone even go for goal, even though that's probably the one option you shouldn't. Don't try and do no short, smart stuff, please. 29 meters separate where this ball is placed on the pitch and the goal. I saw that on the TV. Yeah, oi! Okay, we hit the target. Foden hit the target. It's going to take a lot to beat your man from there. But you hit the target. Big arcs, big arcs, big arcs. Keeper saves convincingly, really. But hey, it's a shot on target. It's a shot on target. It's a long goal kick from Slovenia. He wins the first ball, but the second ball is the most important thing in football. And it's here with Slovenia down this right-hand side. Trippier, too easy. Rice, too easy. Throw into Slovenia. Some people complained about the attack. Now England are on some Beyonce to the left. 35 minutes in, and now Southgate out is trending on Twitter. And I think that will be, a regular occurrence throughout this competition and throughout his tenure. Which I always ask this, to be fair, are we being harsh to Gareth Southgate? I don't believe that, but England have probably been a bit better. In my 29 years, been better now than they were when Gerrard, Rooney, the golden generation, Declan Rice, Foden, lovely flick. Gallagher, please, believe in yourself. Don't lose it. Be strong. I get this pretender off the pitch, man. Slovenia still have the ball. Yeah, no, Foden, don't put your hand up. You see him in training every day. You know he's dead. I still have him at Arsenal for the squad, though. Benjamin Sesko. Not really said much or seen much of him. Gallagher, come on, man. Slovenia down this right-hand side, we could be in trouble here. Hey, ref, that's a handball, really, from Slovenia. Why is play continued? It's Hoof cleared by England. We haven't exactly cleared our lines well. Sesko wins the header, but it's falling to Foden. Fucking hell, Trippier, man. Trippier's giving it away cheaply. Slovenia are back in here. Trippier, like, come on. Why do we always have to put a hand in the fire to get better? Why can't we just see fire, feel the heat, see that it hurts, and just play appropriately, man? Okay, and I don't mind that, but you're alone in that. You're pressing alone. Bro, Gallagher's got no offensive contribution. And the thing is, he's not a bad footballer technically. It's just the way you play is basic. I don't think Conor Gallagher's ever played in a cage or anything like that. You've definitely only played in school and then fancy soccer schools that cost a whole heap of money. Maybe a county in your borough, prestige stuff. You've never played. At best, you probably played with your older brother and that. You never played where there was a sign said no balls allowed. You don't behave like that. Slovenia's still on the ball here. Fortunately, it's with their defensive players, but they're moving it a lot quicker than us. Neat play from Slovenia here, really, actually, and it's progressing. I'm getting a bit nervous. Gurhi, no foul. He's got nowhere to go. Gurhi. Fair enough, he does. Slovenia still have the ball on this right-hand side. No fouls. Let them have it there. Here. Can't lie, it's been about 20 passes from Slovenia. It's an excellent passage of play. If they score from this, we got boxed. We're actually getting sourced. The ball's been put into the box. We're at Saka, no foul. We're actually getting sourced. We dealt with that, but we're actually getting dealt with on this football pitch. They're actually bopping it. Ref, that's a yellow on Kane. Very tight and aggressive. You've not got none of the ball there, ref. How's he avoided a booking there? I mean, Saka, you got to be careful with these hands and arms all over people. He's looking for it. Ref, number 13 is already on the yellow. He should be booked for play acting. He's hardly going to get a role in EastEnders. Gallagher hasn't had a good coach in the last 4 years, to be honest. To be fair, at club level, there was many times I was doing Chelsea watchalongs and Gallagher actually looked a lot better than Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, which tells you all the problems at Chelsea at the moment. Foden, Trippier, Gurhi. Gurhi, is that going to find Bellingham? I don't mind it. Too much on it, but I really don't mind it. 38 minutes on the clock is still 0-0. Southgate's playing some Fred Flintstone football. Come on, man. Let's be a lot more positive. Let's just try positivity. Positivity, if you try it, it works, man. It's good, man. Let's just be positive. Everything's working well at the moment. Everything's okay, man. It's still 0-0. One goal and we're gone. Long ball forward. Sesko can't get onto it. I thought, to be honest, I won't lie. I thought he fouled his man, but the ref ain't said nothing, so I didn't see it. Pickford, carry it, Walker. Trust yourself. You're faster than him. You're better than him. Yes, man. Chopping inside. Lovely. Gallagher. Okay. plays a 1-2 on paper with Bukayo Saka, I guess. I can't lie, it says everything. If like Trent can't lock it down in midfield, Gallagher can't lock it down in midfield, what's going on? This is why we need the old guard to leave Man City and Phil Foden grows in importance. What I mean by that is probably playing in a deeper role. That should benefit the country. Jude Bellingham down this left-hand side. Kieran Trippier, deliver. So decent. Yes! Come on, fam! I need to see that again. I might be being harsh. Come on. You know what, Kane, you tried. You tried to throw everything you could at it. Probably even your ball bags. Just couldn't get there. Could I be being harsh? But Saka, could you have made a run outside of Harry Kane there? To be fair, Gallagher tried to get his head on it, even missed the defender. Maybe even Harry Kane gets a touch on that. Good chance. 5 minutes to go, people. Come on, that's ours. That's a poor kick. Come on. Lovely, Trippier. Be strong. Trippier, man. Come on, bro. Do you want to play football or not? Why are you just kicking it? There's 8-year-olds that think a bit more about what they're doing than what you just did there. Benjamin Sesko, he's rubbish. He's rubbish. That's why he wanted to stay at Leipzig. He's not good. Get onto him. Carl Walker to Pickford. Get your body there, Sachs. Get your body there. Okay, we got a throw in. Boys, what's that about? Gallagher got to get a touch on that. I think we're being harsh, man. I think it's just a good chance, man. I think Gallagher and Kane threw everything they could at it. It's just a good chance goals missing, man. Walker. Rice. It's back here with Declan Rice. Slyly, Kyle Walker not make someone. Gertie, come on, bit quicker, boys. Come on, man. Move it. Tranquillo is calm down. We don't want that. Rapido. Phil Foden. But again, it's only so many times a guy can get the ball that deep on the left-hand side and do a little thing and skip past someone. Declan Rice. Foden's in the pockets. Hey, Foden. Gallagher asks for it. Bukayo Saka. Kyle Walker. Rice. Hey. Oh, too many touches, Rice. Still got the ball, though. Come on. Saka was in. Stones. Come on, man. We must get a goal before half-time, boys. Come on. Come on, man. Harry Kane. Bang it. Forget everyone. Movie settings. Forget everyone. It's a corner at least. And I'll be a hypocrite. I said hit it. Maino progresses the ball well from midfield. Think he has the skill set. Bro, the only concerns there could be over Maino is he's never been in this scenario before. Naturally, the Kobe Maino you've seen at Man United is probably not even the best him because United have been a mess. But what you've seen in a positive sense from him, like every player seen out there, because of what Southgate's doing, you have to probably shave off 15%. That's the only concerns you could have. And around experience, but he's a competent midfielder. He's a progressive passer. He could do a thing. And as much as we're talking about nerves and all that, it's a game of football. We've been playing it now. It's just a game of football again. If this was a boxing match, we'd be losing on points. Not if we were in the referee's pockets or they're in ours. 43 minutes on the clock. Still 0-0. It's been better though. We've moved the ball that much quicker. We've had some shots on target. And it's still 0-0. We still have a chance of winning. Declan Rice, make sure you have a word with Sesko after this game. You know, next summer, you, Jiro Hatto, Emirates, Trippier. Carry it, Stones, man. John Stones. Walker. Straight away to Sachs. What are you doing? That should have went straight away. Now it goes to guys like Gallagher, and it's like nothing ever happened. Stones, you know what? We do have to manage the end of the first half. Walker. Saka, it's not Arsenal. There's no point running into midfield. It's slightly the same goes for Foden. It's just an individual brilliance thing. Gallagher. To Kyle Walker. This is a great watch. A nail-biting 0-0 thriller at the moment. John Stones. I'm not going to lie, Declan Rice, you're doing that thing in Sunday League where you run and ask for the ball and you know you're not going to get it. You know you can't get it. I hear it. I know there's a method to the madness, but show for the ball, man. Trippier. Too many safety first guys on the field, man. Phil Foden. Declan Rice. Okay, he's found Walker. Walker heads it down for Saka. Saka, protect it. Yes, drop a shoulder. Yes, Bukayo Saka finds Bellingham. Bellingham tries to palm it to Saka. I can't lie, Bellingham, you're a good player, but you see some of the flicks. It's not you still. It's not you, man. Just basic passes, please. There could have been a shot there. Phil Foden. I think someone could have given Foden a shout. They could have turned with his playing ability. Walker. Gallagher. What's that, brother? Oh, no, I did on time. That says everything. Well, it's 0-0. So what are we saying for this first half so far, people? What positives have we got? What thoughts have we got? For me, it's 0-0. I think we've been a lot more front-footed. I think we moved the ball a bit quicker with a pinch of salt. It's been a bit more positive reaction. Other than that, nothing to scream and shout about. You know, we had, Foden and Trippier put a couple good balls into the box. I wouldn't quite say we've had more shots on target. If I haven't said that, we haven't fashioned enough efforts on goal. And it's an even encounter. Slovenia have shown they can move the ball well. They can create chances. Dare I say they probably are the better of the two teams. To say clear-cut chances would be an exaggeration, but they've probably had chances. They could have done a thing. Slovenia are doing their thing against us. Didn't even give us added on time. They couldn't be asked to watch anymore. I could be lying, but surely this is the first game of the Euros where there's been no additional time. Boy, I think everybody's falling asleep. Snooze fest. Nah, with you, it can't be a snooze fest. Would it surprise me? Remember the last Euros, England were poor in the group stages, but still got to the final. At this point, I'll have that. Because, boy, at some point, you're going to have to play one of the bigger nations. And it doesn't look too promising at this moment in time. Because before you talk about those other nations, you get the gist that, unfortunately, we're defeating ourselves. There's nothing to scream and shout about on our own accord. Bellingham shouldn't have listened to the critics. Now he's always trying to prove he can ball. DG falling asleep, probably. Sesko bagging in the second half. Feel like Bellingham and Kane have been overhyped in this tournament, aren't really doing much, not giving options to the midfield, taking up the same spaces. To be fair, I think Kane's been underwhelming. I think Bellingham's got a lot of PR at the moment around him, some extreme negative, some extreme positive, and I think there's too much of the onus on him. I still even think he's learning, but I don't say he's done anything standout, but I actually feel he's been one of the players who have at least tried to put themselves about in this tournament up until this point. A bit quiet first half from him. So yeah, man, why not let Saka and Foden interchange? You know you're never getting that under Gareth Southgate. I mean, at this point, might be a Gordon thing. Just take someone off him, take Gallagher off, put Foden there, or something. Not now, but it's got to be something to consider. Other than that, you lot have eyes. You've seen what we've seen, and again, to me personally, before I explore this Trent in midfield stuff, especially if I was Gareth Southgate, because I actually back myself to make it work a bit better than that. But before that, I would have thought Maino would be the next in line. But obviously, I'm not even disrespecting Conor Gallagher, but Adam Wharton must be more closely aligned playing style statistically in terms of that conservative safety first kind of approach that Southgate wants. Surely you should have thrown him in before Gallagher. What's Gallagher's purpose on the pitch? Can someone please tell me? Put in a shift, man. It's one of them ones. Thank God Trent got dropped. God forbid England have someone who can create a chance on the pitch. Thoughts on Omri maybe going to Wales? What do you mean? Imagine if they allow Ben White, Rice, and Saka overlaps and link-ups. I think we will see Benjamin White one day in an England shirt again, especially if he keeps his form up. Probably his England career restarts post this tournament when hopefully certain people leave. You could do any worse with this talent if you were manager of England. To be fair, like a couple of these players wouldn't have been in my England squad anyways. If I'm completely honest with you. I think if you're going to run Trent in midfield, like the other two in midfield need to be spot on. It's not that Trent has a free role. but you kind of give him a free role, like a freedom within a framework kind of thing. The first thing Trent's going to struggle with is obviously when you drop into midfield and have to look over your shoulder. So try and alleviate those things where someone else does that. You give him the ball in situations where he can turn. He can do those Trent things he was doing at Liverpool. It's just everybody trying to think at this moment in time, man. If it stays like this, generally, I'm talking about how we've been playing in this tournament. Switch to that back three, man. If we're stinking up the place, we might as well stink up the place in style. We might as well not lie to ourselves with some of the players we're starting. Slovenia will be disappointed letting the underdogs hold them to 0 goals. Do you think Pep would say no to the England job? At this moment in time, yeah. Bring back Salzburg, Sesko, man. To be fair, he's been a bit isolated. Midfield are all playing crap, so slow and unorganized. Update on Serbia, Denmark. Are they playing right now? I mean, let me see what's going on there. Or in the other games. Obviously, I don't know if you've been at home or been about today, but France and Poland earlier today drew 1-1. Austria defeated the Netherlands 3-2, and you know Van Dijk's positioning was absolutely appalling. It's currently 0-0 where Denmark and Serbia are concerned, and it's very on brand because, as we all know, it's 0-0 between England and Slovenia. What's the statistics then? See, we've been all right, man. Statistically, we've been better. We've had 6 shots. They've had 3. We've had 2 on target. They've had 1. Law of averages, we should sneak through. We've had 69% of the ball to 31. Now, I must admit, that's banter aside. That's where I'm looking at. Like, the eyes don't always tell you things. Because, in fact, it probably makes sense. We probably have had more of possession. But how much have been backwards? Slovenia have probably played passes a lot more, on a forward basis, a lot more. Pardon me, passes, they played 170. We've played 375. And, of course, you know, I do think there's this stigma in football of not passing back. There is an element of you need to go home sometimes. You can't be wasteful. But obviously, if you don't pass the ball forward, you can never score goals. So how many of the Slovenia passes probably, how can I make it make sense? Like the Slovenia passes are worth more because they've been a bit more proactive in that front. They've only gone home really when they've had to. And there was a stage in the first half. Fortunately, they didn't come to anything. They absolutely bopped us about 20, 25 odd passes. We've got to remember, the modern day is very systemic. These players, a lot of them have played together, but a lot of them are in systems at clubs, all doing their own things. There's been no repetition really in training. Look at the patterns of play. There's not a consistent basis. Foden technically put the ball in the back of the net. Foden was offside. If Foden at City, that happens beyond the obvious. That's happening 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times a game. That should be happening to a degree with England. But you can count on one hand, if that. Because I can't remember another significant chance. A couple crosses. Nothing came with that. Bellingham is so trash. Nah, man. Always praying for Kenya. Back three doesn't have to be boring, man. But it's as offensive or as defensive or as, you know, pragmatic or as front-footed as, you know, the gaffer in charge. What do you think of Ralph Rangnick, DG? I mean, he tried to save United. They didn't listen to him. Doing very well for Austria. If only that was onside, eh? Wait. Lee Dixon needs to apologize to Bukayo Saka. You try to throw your fellow Arsenal man under a bridge. How can you watch that and say Saka is offside? Pick up Foden because the offsides happen, but damn. It's just easy to blame Van Dijk when Netherlands can see the goal in it. I watched that game. It wasn't his fault. Virgil is the only one. He's only one man. He can't be everywhere, but I get agendas. Marcel, boy, we got a whole heap of agendas, man. Konate and that. The game's the game, man. I've seen you talking. Just yesterday, you was talking about Haaland. Why? Generational Van Dijk. The best ever Van Dijk. Best Premier League centre-half. And what could be, you know, potentially his last Euros. In fact, it's his first Euros. He's not, of course, he's not to blame solely for the goal, but he's playing the whole world onside. And I think if you look at his post-game comments, I think he's very self-aware. I'm not surprised, though, because I've seen Martinelli provoke Van Dijk into certain moments. It's all entertainment. Kane and Gallagher need to come off. Who agrees? I'm not taking Kane off yet. Gallagher, I wouldn't take off Gallagher yet, but you're one. You got 10, 15 minutes. Something new's got to be tried. Nah, I can't lie. That could very well happen for Saliba. And it's going to happen. Saliba is going to have terrible games. It happens. Van Dijk's had a few. Varane, arguably one of the greatest modern-day centre-backs in this little era. I remember, what was it? Might have been the 2014 World Cup where he got bullied for France. He don't play in defence by himself. But Van Dijk's the best ever. And we said he's not alone. But we want to talk about Van Dijk and Van Dijk's role. Damn. Oh my God, we're having a Virgil. Boy, Van Dijk, you know. Soon be joining Curtis Jones and them man in early preseason. DG, who's worse at defending, Trent or Walker? Your boy, innit? Trent. But I do think Kyle Walker's like, obviously you've got Trippier. Like, obviously the fullback game, it went from people like Gary Neville, who I'm not even dissing Gary Neville because, sorry, people, I'm getting crap. I'm not dissing Gary Neville because at the end of the day, say what you want about him, you know, because played all the time for Man United, won a lot of trophies, played for his country, but like right back, there was nothing to scream and shout about. Then you look at the Ashley Coles, not in the same bracket. But the Kyle Walkers, Marcelo, guys that don't know why, but didn't cut careers out as wingers or whatever. They're now outlets. And now it's probably changed. They're still about Walkers there. Now it's changed to inverted, really. You know, Trent Alexander-Arnold, when he's playing for Liverpool, his roles, he's playing a couple of different variations of a right back role, but you get the point. I think Walker's been able to maintain. Obviously, Walker can, you know, he set up one of the goals of this tournament. He can obviously advance forward, but yeah, you get where I'm going. I think his pace saves him a lot. And I think even though he's quick, as he gets older, I think he's on defending a bit more. Like he almost kind of makes the back three. He's quite narrow, and then you kind of hope the right-sided central midfielder, obviously the winger, and obviously Kyle Walker to go with his centre half. They can kind of balance out an attacking threat on that side in that regard. It's still 0-0, man. It's still 0-0. But Van Dijk wishes it was 0-0. Don't cry, Marcel. Oh. Agenda's got an agenda. You know you can't talk on Saliba, innit? He came Anfield, kept a clean sheet, played against Haaland like, 2-3 times? You know what time it is. £80 million centre-back in there. My legendary centre-backs don't have long hair. Don't know about that. Now I'm joking. Van Dijk is one of the best centre-backs ever. But for me personally, he's not first. He's not first. He's got a lot of qualities that many centre-backs that I believe better than him can't do, especially in the modern day, like Saliba. Well, Saliba for Van Dijk is the best, you know, guide point for Saliba in many ways. But like what I meant to say is Van Dijk's like the poster boy of the modern centre-half. But agendas have to agenda. Saliba better not make a mistake. We'll be there, but the microscope is on. He will get Kalas. Saliba therefore will have a calamity moment. Like, you can't go through your whole career not doing that. Yeah, Gary Neville, the pundit's a weasel, but I'm not a hater. Even I don't not like him. I don't know you personally. I don't like some of your rhetoric. I don't think a lot of these guys are aware that, you know, they're essentially news outlets. And when you say something that's false enough times, it becomes a fact. But that can't take away from what he was as a footballer. Like, my 29 years, I remember you vividly. Gary Neville was never the guy. Like, you looked at Man United and yeah, Roy Keane, Van Nistelrooy, Ronaldo came on the scene, a couple other players, Paul Scholes, you know, a couple other players. You never thought of Gary Neville and thought, but you've always thought he's a weasel, he's annoying. But he was a top in his day, to a degree, he was a top fullback, man. Pick up yourself, Dominic. Kane should be rested for what? We're in no position to be talking about resting players. Kane proves my point. Every game gets overrated. He's a decent striker, but world class. He's never around in big match situations. I mean, I've offered my thoughts with not necessarily Harry Kane world class, but this whole world class, what judgifies as that. But yeah, commentators say anything to get attention. Let's be real, source shock value. Unfortunately, that's what the game is, whether it's YouTubers, pundits, publications. You have to say something, man, because as humans, we haven't quite clocked in all walks of life. We haven't quite clocked when someone's talking nonsense or doing things for those reasons, ignore them. People, and I'm not saying it's wrong, but people would rather try and pull them up on that. Obviously, you know, all attention to a degree is good attention, isn't it? Like, you look at Gary Neville's bosses, they might think Gary Neville's an idiot. He's saying the wrong things. You know, if I was Gary Neville's boss, which I'll never be, I might think he's an idiot. He's saying the wrong things, but people are talking about Gary Neville's opinion versus nobody said anything. There's no viewers. It's all about numbers, unfortunately. Arsenal, we need signings, DG. All other clubs getting their deals done, but us, I hope we get at least one before July. I don't doubt that. I would like an addition sooner rather than later, especially as pre-season is going to begin soon. But And I know, like, but who's really signed anyone? All right, Chelsea are signing 1-2 youngsters. I could be wrong, but Liverpool ain't signed no one. We ain't signed no one. I could be wrong, but who's United signed? Spurs ain't signed no one. I mean, not that anyone cares. Villa are getting a move on. Fair play. Hey, Southgate. He's bringing on Kobe. Yes! For Colin Gallagher, I never want to see that BS again. Come on, man. Play the ballers. You play the ballers, baller things happen. The only thing with Maino that you like is experience. And because he's so calm on the ball, literally, he's more likely to probably make a mistake than Gallagher because Gallagher's never going to try anything. But this is what you need to see. Someone that can just turn, half, pass it. Foden's going to play a lot better. Saka's going to... Everybody's going to play a lot better. We're spreading Kobe Maino propaganda after this. Come on, boys. The second half is about to begin. Slovenia obviously will kick off the second half. Ref, when you're ready. When you're ready, please. Not ready? Are you doing what they did yesterday and trying to sync it up with the game? Obviously, the other game that's being played. Shout out to Slovenia because I can't say we deserve to win necessarily, but come on, man. This is rugby, England. 2 draws. That's dead. Come on. Update on my score prediction. I did go 2-1 with Slovenia to take the lead. I'm going to change that, people. 1-0 England. We're still waiting for kickoff here, folks. Gallagher hooked. Amen. Nah, Palmer's not on. But I'm here for this. Thank the Lord Maino's on. Boy. Colin Gallagher, I don't know what that was. But it couldn't have been football. Ref, how long we got? What's going on? Everybody, including me and you lot, people, we're all waiting for kickoff to recommence. And it has happened. Tomorrow we're watching Ukraine versus Belgium. I told you lot Netherlands would bottle it. And I'm going to say it now. Belgium are losing tomorrow. If I'm lying, I'm frying. Oh, God, please. I don't normally talk with chess. You know what? Commit to it. Belgium are bottling tomorrow. Carl Walker. Clip me up, people, if I'm capping. Bukayo Saka. Maino. I see 3 midfielder settings. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. That's all I want to see today. Mark Gurhey. Phil Foden. Bellingham, keep that run. Trippier. Gurhey. I'd say out of everyone, Gurhey's the one that in a mess on the shambolic European competition so far. He's the one that's... I think it's disrespectful to say his reputation's enhanced, but like to the casual football fan that's not watching Crystal Palace that might have thought, oh, you know what, Gurhey, there's problems at centre half, which I still think they are. I think Gurhey's done his thing. But again, what I will say is, if we're going to this tournament and we're talking about a defender, all he can do is his job. But if we're saying he's a standout player, that means we're not doing enough in the final third. The Spanish aren't saying that. They're talking about Yao Mao and Nico Williams. The Germans aren't. Talking about Musiala and Wirtz and all them guys. The French have their own problems, but they're not talking about that. Maino, Gurhey, just a bit quicker, but we've been saying this for a minute. I think everyone is waiting until... Why is this comment not coming up? But nonetheless, Richard said, I think everyone is waiting until after the start of the next financial year. I always urge caution. That doesn't mean I think Arsenal or any club are going to sign 1 million players and do what we all want them to do, but it is the calm before the storm. Lovely turn by Bellingham, but what is it made for you? Maino, keep that on Trippier. Lovely. Maino and Foden, why are you lot next to each other, though? You're not offering options because this is what's going to happen. Bellingham's going to get the ball. He's going to have to pass it to the basic dons. Thank the Lord, Jude Bellingham said, forget the Trippier stuff. Nah, I spoke too soon. He found Trippier. The Love Island youths connecting down this left-hand side. Kieran Trippier. Right, Trippier's feeling himself. You see how he didn't pass it straight away? I see a little Bandulu skills. You see? And he's tried to pass above his pay grade and lost the ball. And we've got some defending to do. Kyle Walker back. Defending. Come on, boys. Between him and Bukayo Saka, they've mopped up Declan. You don't want the pass. In your heart, you know you don't want the ball. Lovely. Saka aired that. This ain't the Arsenal Declan Rice. You really didn't want the ball. I see it in your eyes. In your eyes, you really didn't want it. Bukayo Saka. Harry Kane. Keep it. Keep it. Kane, keep it. Lovely. Gurhey, don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. Forward. No. I mean, this is the thing I love and hate about Gurhey. Come on, man. Forward. Trippier don't need that. It's calm. No, Cole Palmer's not on, my brother. Should be better in midfield. But I can't deny watching England play is worse than watching Man United play, and both should play much better, and they would with better managers. Watching Man United play is a lot better than England. At least I want them to lose every game and collapse. Listen, Man United as a club, nothing but respect. See your fans. Horrible. Horrible. They've kind of stopped it now, but they love all this my guy's the best player ever and all this. Horrible. My older cousin, horrible. Key reason as to why I go so hard with Arsenal stuff is Bush United. Tried to make me believe when I was a kid, Ruud van Nistelrooy better than Henry. Shameless. You see how they called Red Devils? Jude Bellingham could be in here. Come on, lad. Corner kick. A man not seeing Saka. Saka's purring, but we need more. We've got a corner kick. Come on, boys. This is it. This is it. This is it. Boys and girls, this is where England take the lead. This is where England take the... Oh, no, Trippier. What are you doing? We're taking the corner short? I don't know who said what they just said, but it wasn't me. Declan Rice, pull it in the mixer. Come on. Declan Rice delivers. Harry Kane. Slovenia haven't cleared it. Jude Bellingham looked like he was ready to clock the ball at the net. Couldn't quite fashion a shot. Kyle Walker. This is why you shouldn't try those difficult passes. Mayno, look up. Something wavy, please. Not that. Mayno. Phil Foden, wavy. Lovely, intricate play from Foden. Bellingham, don't get inspired. You're not him. Lovely. Finds Trippier. The real guys take the ball. Mayno, Bellingham, Foden, these guys, Saka, these guys. Harry Kane, just make sure you score. Stop giving it to Rice and these other ones now. Rice, Trippier, Walker, you don't need the ball. You're not on that. Stones, I'm disappointed with you as well. But Kyle Saka down this right-hand side. Harry Kane, deliver. Corner kick. Come on, boys. Wharton's on work experience, man. Theo Walcott settings when he got called up for no reason by Spenyon Eriksson. Spenyon Eriksson he must have thought Theo Walcott was going to be their next big thing since Wayne Rooney. He thought he was going to be their guy. He thought his foresight was going to look lit. And big up Spenyon Eriksson as well, because it's just dawned on me, obviously it's terrible, but he's fighting illness. And the heartwarming story around David Beckham going and visiting him recently, he's in our thoughts and prayers. But nonetheless, he thought Theo was going to be lit. Trippier delivers. That's us. Kane. It's in their box. Why am I seeing blue shirts with more fight? I don't know what Foden was watching yesterday. He must have been watching some serious Wayne Rooney volleys. He must have been watching something because he's tried to hit a volley from about 35 yards. That's not you, Foden, man. You ain't got enough power in them legs, man. You're a pretty boy, neat 1-2s. That's why we love you. I like the confidence. Big you up for that. Declan Rice wins the header. We're really bad at keeping and progressing the ball. So many bad decisions at pivotal moments. DG, do you think we're going to sign someone this summer? Me personally, I think we're not going to. Do I think Arsenal are going to sign footballers? Yes, I do. Slovenia's throwing. It's giving back to us. Now can we harm them? Declan Rice, Mayno, from both of you as well. Could it be quicker? Rice has got us out of there. Carry it, Walker. Saka, move from him. Saka, come on. Move from him. Because when you get it, you're going to have to go backwards. What are you doing? All right, you found Mayno. Okay, Saka, sorry, man. I guess, you're my guy. Your team is giving me anxiety, man. It's cool. Stones. The IC3s are inspiring Stones as well. You see, there's more passing. There's a reason Sterling likes you. Gurley. Stones. Come on, you got pink boots, man. Do something. Foden, Stones, Gurley. You'd think I'm not even dissing Stones. I just want to see a bit more. Like, you would think Gurley is the Man City centre half because he's passing the ball forward a lot more. Look at that, Gurley. All right, got away with that. Kyle Walker. Stones, you're not doing that. I see you do that for City in front of about 15 City fans at the Etihad every week. I had to throw shade. They won the league. Phil Foden. If that got to Saka, we're in. Unlucky. Together, boys. Together. Don't let them out. They shouldn't get out. Slovenia can't get out. They can't get out. All right. Somehow they've not got out, but we've got it. Players like Wayne really don't walk around every day, man. Serious eyeballs on Slovakia, Romania tomorrow, as if they draw, they will both qualify for the next round. Boy. Harry Kane, who have you found? Oh, that's a ball to Walker. Walker, come on, bro. Walker, fam, come on, man. What are you doing? Look, even look. I bet that Don's name was Paul or something. Paul, just head in his hands. What is that? What is that? Big up this Slovakian kid on. If you're watching this on ITV, there's sorry, Slovakia. There's this little kid from Slovenia, excited, happy to be at this stadium, supporting Slovenia. Big him up. But I want England to win. We're English, bro. Take that smile and turn that into tears. What are we doing? You see what playing slow does? There should be shock of the players on the pitch. Walker, what are you doing? Harry Kane. All right, okay. Bellingham, we're in. Hey, we're gone. Oh my days. Bellingham, come on. I'm being harsh, but come on, man. You could be a bit crisper and cleaner with your tech there. Come on, we're in. As much as I hate to see Harry Kane on a consistent basis dropping deep into this 10, literally a couple of times he has put the ball into some dangerous areas. And I know in the modern day you need to drop deep and go in midfield and do all of that stuff, but in my 29 years, like when I see a striker doing that, that tells me my striker is frustrated and he's indirectly showing his teammates sort of passes he wants to be on the receiving end of. I'm sure Harry Kane, I might be lying, but it feels like there's been a couple of tournaments where he's definitely won a golden boot or he's got a decent goal return. Regardless of how England were meant to fare in this tournament, you know, the bookies' odds on Harry Kane being top goal scorer probably wouldn't have been that good. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't have been that good for the consumer. But boy, the odds will be favourable now because I couldn't tell you a time I've shouted Harry Kane scored or he's 1-on-1 or anything. Maino, nice to see just a midfielder playing like a midfielder. Like, shout out to Maino. He's doing midfield stuff. And I know Southgate stressed because we were all screaming Maino. Obviously, we're not. I can't be naive, but I genuinely feel away. If we were naive, I think fans, we pressured Southgate into not only calling up Maino for this, but respecting Maino. Because you remember when Maino was doing his thing at United, he was saying, "Oh, he's still young, got not enough experience." Forget all of that. He's one of these youngsters like Saka and Foden and Bellingham. You could add that they're exceptions to the rule. And in Southgate's mind, I know he's stressed because you don't want Maino on the pitch right now. You're stressed. All your little plans didn't work. He's not going to play like Calvin Phillips. But Kyle Saka's done well to find Trippier. Go on, Trippier. You know what? Come on, boys. 10 minutes into the second half, Bellingham, bro. Declan. Hey, Declan. He's such a weird footballer, you know. He's so great, but he's so weird. Like, just when you think he's lost it, he's got these long, gangly legs. He keeps possession. Oh! That's a yellow. He's completely clattered Maino. The hell is that, ref? Since when could you do elbows? I mean, we're either going to be victims or we're going to victimize. So you've seen how they're playing, what they want to do. Do you want to cry to the ref or do you want to liberate ourselves? Maino, next 50-50. Announce yourself. Come like Bellingham has in his contract that he can't come up. Real Madrid, didn't it? Can do what he wants. UK haters, we're leaving here with something. I don't know, but as long as England win today, I don't care. And we are. Trust me. Foden, now we have it. Saka, it would have been a corner. Why'd you keep it in? Saka delivers. Rice. Corner kick, ref. Corner kick. Come on, man. Come on, boys. Come on, boys and girls. Come on. Foden's been on it today, man. Slight exaggeration, because we ain't been good, but Foden's turned up today. As much as you can in this system. And to be fair, when you got the Benzema hand thing, you have to. And pink and purple boots, you have to. Phil Foden to take this corner. Come on, assist with your name on it. Phil Foden delivers. That's us. Yes! All right, come on, Gertie. Yeah, no. Gertie, one more. Deliver. All right, Saks. All right, ref. That's a pen. Saka was pushed. He was pushed. Saka's tried slyly a bicycle kick. I think he's collapsed. Slovenia lad. You're cool, man. Saka, forget that. So, hey, bro, I hope you're cool. Saka, move from him. Give him air. It's cool, man. He's tough, man. People get clamped every day, B. How much times you been kicked? Forget all of that. Bro, there was no malice. You tried the thing. He wanted to be a hero and do the John Terry thing. Bro, it is what it is. He's lost the tooth. He's calm. He got money, man. When the Euro's done, fly Turkey, veneers, it's lit. It's cool, ref. I can't lie, Saka. As an Arsenal fan, you're scaring me, though. You're scaring me because there's that moment. There was the VAR moment, which is no fault of your own. There was the hands for a potential penalty. Saka tried to live a movie. Tried to live a movie. Hey, Top Blue. I never want to hear you talk bad on Saka. Because you lot, you know, as much as I hate Chelsea, you lot are getting a Stalvio. Genuinely a generational talent. Genuinely the truth. I hope you lot fumbled that. You lot thought you was getting the lease, ain't it? Chelsea thought they're getting the lease. Hey, Mano, Kane. Oh, Kane don't want you to shine. He finessed you for the ball. Kane, like, man, we're not trying to see you dribble. Not help Saka, but he's found Saka. Walker wants sacks. Thank you. Carl Walker, give it back. Lovely. Southgate, Saka, do your job. Saka, Mano, Foden doesn't get it. Walker puts it in behind for Saka. It's falling to Kane. Left peg, come on. Hey. Bellingham, why did you take it off Foden? Oh, sorry, my bad. You took it off Trippier. Yeah, that makes 100% sense. Trippier, Foden. Boy, rise up your transfer dues. Boy, you not see me shamelessly making vids every day. You lot are signing random Aston Villa youngsters. You know you ain't seen him play. And the Barca you as well. Watch, you're going to get zanked. Since when has Barcelona produced a good striker? Out and out striker through the academy. I don't try to run the Messi one. I'm going Barcelona, not picking up no 8s, no 10s. You're buying a number 9. Good luck. Foden was going to leng it. It was plucked off his foot. Gurhi, lovely. Does things what you need to do. Mano. Okay. It's gone to Bellingham. Bellingham, keep that in. Barcelona for a striker, you know. Declan Rice. Touch was Bandulu. Foden. Back to Rice. Back to Foden. He didn't go back to Foden, but I'm not slandering. So it's the guy Arsenal wanted to sign. Sesko's tried to chest it. I'm shameless because I'll champion signing Sesko and I still believe that. But national pride today. Bro, Chelsea literally have 1 million players. That's cool. He can go there. You had Musiala, no matter what you say. And you have to have play qualifiers for Conference League. Dead. Finished. In fact, we beat you 5-0 or something. Have respect. Have manners. Have manners. Thank you for Kai Havertz. Thank you for Mudryk. Oi, Southgate. I love that. Oi, Southgate's doing this. You know he's capping. Supply teacher vibes. The saddest thing is I like Southgate as a person, man. Like, I actually like him. And I do think I'm very harsh on you because statistically, I've seen you get to semis and finals and whatnot. But beyond just national pride, I can't believe in what you're doing. Like, I can only use my eyes. There must be someone out there who likes this. Not me, though. Go home. Pickford once. Pickford. Okay, calm, go. Hey. Pardon me. Where did Gurhi grow up? You must be a South London. You must be. Okay, he was born in Ivory Coast, but Lewisham, you play like that. Safety first. Just maneuver. I like you, Gurhi, man. You definitely got like 12 GCSEs. You're on the Saka thing. I like you, man. You're good. To be fair, I wouldn't mind Gurhi at Arsenal, but looking at 50 million. John Stones, Saka, Mano, Icy Freeze, Mano back to Saka. Hey, Mano. Talk to Arteta. What? At first, I thought the ref said offside, so I was thinking, how? Because it doesn't make sense. Saka's apparently fouled the number 13. Ref, come on, he's a diva. He's been on the floor how many times? Where did you get fouled? It's ridiculous, ref. I hope you know that. It's very ridiculous from you. Number 13, you're a great actor, man. Give you that. I dissed you at first. You actually might be better than I thought. You might actually be a lot better than I thought. Oh, still 0-0. Which, as I keep saying, is a plus where we're concerned. Trippier mistimes it. Oh, girl, he's dropped. The Stones has to put into route 1. But again, that's not the first time today. Several England players, and to be fair, not really the Slovenians, have lost their footing and slipped on the floor. So I don't know. Slovenia clearly bought the right boots. Or I don't know if they've played on this pitch before. Slovenia down this wide right-hand side. Hopefully this doesn't come to anything. They've gone for the shot, maybe, but they shouldn't even be getting inspired to attempt that. I can't imagine, unless you're Slovenian, English, or someone that preys on England's downfall, if you're not one of those three groups, you're not watching this game. There's no reason for you to waste your weekend, no matter weekend, your evening, or for some of you abroad, your morning. If you're sacrificing your morning in some capacity for this, go gym. Go learn the skill, because you're not learning anything watching England right now. Might as well throw on Eze, man. Let's go for it, man. Just throw on all the guys that want to play football, man, that actually got tech. See, if this was Spain, yeah, they would probably have played Jude Bellingham should be playing 8, but they probably would have been playing in false 9. There's no point, trying to clinch up Saka like he's boxing and drop it to the floor when he gets past. To be fair, elite dark arts from him. Kyle Walker keeps it in. And Mayno's dropped on the floor. So what's going on with the England? Genuinely, I don't know if Slovenia have played at this pitch before. They paid money. But it seems like all the England players keep falling over. And I've got no sympathy for the English players because, warmed up on this pitch. You might have even trained on this pitch yesterday. They do that little stuff where they walk out and, they're all walking around the pitch and whatnot. Kyle Walker. Kobe Mayno on this wide right-hand side. Keep it. Lovely. See? Gallagher, you see... Southgate even set up Gallagher for failure, man. Play the players with the flavour. I mean, I don't know what Rice tried to see there. I thought he was fouled. Bellingham, I love that. No, get this number 13 off the pitch, man. He's always hurt. What are you playing football for? Oh, ref, please. What are you going on? Hey, Bellingham, why are you saying sorry? Bro, Bellingham, forget that and get back in position. Are you the ref? Are you a medic? This guy's always falling on the floor, man. Someone actually bang him so he knows what it feels like. If I was Slovenian, I would love... He's doing the right things. But from an English fan, bro, a man's done that and then gone, 20 minutes later. Saka, you need to cook him. Someone needs to clamp him. He's on a yellow. He's been on a yellow for a while. Slap the likes if you haven't. I'm in the gym. I'm here on the Watchalong social. Appreciate you for that. But yeah, you're doing the right thing. You might as well, man. Push some weights and whatnot. There's no point watching this. I wouldn't even watch the highlights. But if you are watching the highlights, the minute they show the goal, turn it off. Slovenia on the ball here. They don't let them out. They have got a throw in. Jay, big up the 13s, man. Number 13s always got an edge to them. Dark hearts. Throw into Slovenia. That's a foul for a ref. Wolf. Borderline. That. Since when could your feet be off the floor? It's poor again in a circle. But the saddest thing is, if we were just talking, if we played a trivia game and we just put the last 10 England games on a board, and you said, and you asked me what game am I referring to, could I guess? Same old as you said, man. Big up you. You're a cabby. You might, bro. Go get some extra shifts, man. Don't waste your time watching this. I don't wear number 13. It's my favorite number, but I don't wear number 13, Ben, mate. Foden, Bellingham need to be sub. Harsh. I wouldn't sub Foden yet. I just to sub Bellingham. I don't think he's doing anything of significance, but I wouldn't draw for him yet. The only way I'm taking him off Bellingham is if I'm sacrificing him, putting Foden in the centre and then getting Anthony Gordon in. But I would be starting to think about Bowen and Gordon and these kind of Eze. F it, man. Ivan Toney, man. We might as well just give them some game time. I wore number 13 as a right back. Khalid, there's a reason you're part of the furniture here, see? My favourite number, man. Phil Foden. Stones. Walker. Sacks. 1-2. Go on. Saka. Have you ripped him? Yeah, he completed it. Saka to Kane. Poor pass, but we're going to blame Kane because it's Saka. Declan Rice wins the header. Foden. Kyle Walker, but who wants it? Only Mayno's there. Just give it to him. Mayno. Foden wants immediate. Foden, turn. Sacks. Gurhey, not to trip you, please. Gurhey, you're my guy. If you don't, you're my guy. You are my guy. Phil Foden, just past one. Ref, there's fouls there. I'm not going to lie. There's not a foul there. But I understand Foden's angle. Gurhey. Whoa. Gurhey, my guy. What you doing? I hear it. Gurhey's been faultless in a poor England squad this tournament. He made a mistake. He had to concede the foul and get the yellow. I hear it. And that's what I like. Shouldn't have made the mistake, but he's not on getting embarrassed. He knew, you know what? I'm in trouble here. It is what it is. Because it could have went left. The Slovenia guy had a bit of individual brilliance. Could have been in trouble if he finds Sesko or does it on his own. My only thing I'd say to Gurley, can we get some black boots? We don't need pink ones. That's not you. Free kick to the Slovenians, folks. Still 0-0. Will we score? I don't know. But I'll be watching with you lot. I mean, when you exclude Scotland, England have genuinely been one of the worst teams to watch this Euros, you know. In a fairly entertaining Euros, genuinely. Carrying England. I haven't watched any games. I'll enjoy highlights. I heard the defender in the world in the orange kit was pointing and blaming everyone else. It was terrible by Gurley, but that's, you know what? That's Gurley's first mistake, really. It is, really. Near enough, he's been spotless. Hopefully, we're not made to pay for this. I mean, it's taken a while to take this set piece. To be fair, if I was one of them, I'd wear the pink boots. And I guess they're all sponsored by Nike and whatnot, isn't it? 29 meters. You won't do it. You won't shoot. At Pickford, you're leaving a lot of that area, you know. It's almost like you're saying, do it if you're bad. What if he's bad? What if he's actually, this is his moment? Dead. See, it's not. You're not going to make it. Bellingham was fouled there, ref. You got to watch out for these elbows. I think this will be a draw. To be fair, the pink boots are lovely. It's just... people can wear whatever boots they want, but I never want to see my centre-backs doing that. Not even Saliba. Like, I don't want to see that. Don't want to see long hair. Don't want to see black. I want to see black boots. Just do your job, please. Attackers, you do what you want. Palmer's coming on for Bakayo. And Palmer's going to end up bagging. Let's go, Cole Palmer, man. You got this. And to be fair, if we get a pen, Palmer, you better step up. Carl Walker. Stones. Gurley. Oh, he doesn't go to Gurley. Trippier. What purpose is Trippier solving here, man? I said he was going to sub Sakanex. Devoid of ideas. He is, man. It has felt England's, as much as Southgate's to blame for the bad things, so I can't say he's not to blame for the good things, but it just feels like, for better or worse, for any plus points he does and any negatives, it feels like whatever happens to England in the tournaments he's been in, it's in spite of Southgate rather than a result or a consequence of his. Declan Rice. Jude Bellingham. This left-hand side thing is going to kill me, man. Gurley must have the most touches of any player for England. Or the B. I feel sorry for Gurley and Stones to a degree. Much like half of us in the middle and final third, you turn and there's no options. Declan Rice. Why did you check back inside? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I just remembered Trippier out left. Declan Rice knows. Stones, Foden, let's go. Palmer, you've got to be ahead of him. Cole Palmer, Maino. Give it back to Palmer. Bro, just give it to the Dons with a point to prove, man. Walker, forcing it. Kane, ref! Come on! You have to, and he's booted the ball, ref. That should be 2 yellows. I've seen it happen to Martinelli against Leeds or something. To be fair, the number 6 had to make the foul. Kane's just sheared his eye, got past him. Is he pulling his ball bags or his shirt? Ref, come on, man. It's the first time he's getting minutes. Well, that's why you got a squad, isn't it? Pick up Palmer. You keep doing what you're doing at Chelsea. You get more minutes for England, isn't it? Be interested to see him and Foden because obviously in the modern day they are wingers. But I think personally Cole Palmer's future lies in the 10 kind of role and the 8 maybe Foden the same to a degree. Trippier and Foden over this. Come on, boys, please. Should be beating this team 3-0 easy. I mean, football's not one on paper. Well, have we fashioned 3 clear-cut chances to even talk about that? I do agree with you. I don't disagree, but it's England. Like, YouTube, come on, man. We're flirting with 100 likes. Smash the like button if you haven't. Come on, Trip. You know what, Trippy? I believe in you. All folder. Come on, hit it. Nothing smart. Nothing from the training ground. Just go for goal, man. Come on, you lot practice this stuff every day. 28 meters. England throwing on this left-hand side. Shout out Austria, bro. And shout out Ranić. Competent football side. Well, to be fair, Slovenia are a better coach than England. Austria definitely are. I'd even say Denmark. Yeah, we played Denmark. Denmark are. Pickford, please. You know it's dire when Pickford is playing short passes. You know that England are in trouble. There's nothing to do with Pickford. Pickford's clocking. Let me not kick it long. Foden. I feel sorry for you, Foden. Doesn't matter how much ability you and look. Same thing that happened to Saka. Same thing that happened to Foden on that left is the same thing that's happening to Cole Palmer. Cool, you're getting these guys on the ball, but they're turning. There's no forward movement, and there's a sea of blue shirts. Saka, Foden, Bellingham, Cole Palmer. Last season, they were basically paid to score goals. So get them in areas where they are. He's found himself on this left-hand side. Lovely, keep the ball. Lovely, Palmer. Lovely, gone. I don't mind that. Some personality on the football pitch. Thank you. Rice. Rice dropping the shoulder. Inspired. Declan. Palmer. Foden. Declan Rice. Oh, we did it. That's the Arsenal Declan Rice that's been missing. It's a horrible shot in truth. It's horrible. It's mad horrible. But he tried. Rice, baby. I mean, he did have his highest goal scoring season in his career at Arsenal in his first year. Illich is coming on. He's techie. Sesko, you dyed your head for no reason. Signed a new deal and it was big news for no reason. Is this the lad that Arsenal, Chelsea, and United wanted to buy? No wonder he stayed at Leipzig. They gave him a new deal and all. That's crazy. Illich is coming on. He's techie. Sesko, don't worry. Next summer, gonna buy you. Injuries are going to be crazy this new season coming. These players ain't really had a break from COVID times. Now, I like Sesko's my guy. Don't let this fool you. In the next 2 to 3 years, everyone will want him at their club. But today, safe. No wonder he signed a new deal, isn't it? Before they changed their mind. The guy, he's got to be careful. He's on the yellow card. But this is like, obviously, I get players pick up different pockets, but I'm struggling to understand what's going on now because it looks like Maino's everywhere, Foden's everywhere, Palmer's everywhere, and Kane's doing what he wants, and that's about it. It's just an individual's thing right now. But I'd go for Tony over Sesko. I'm not still having Sesko. I mean, for more immediate results or immediate impact, I agree with going for Ivan Tony. But I'm going with Sesko. I believe in Sesko's talents, but then again, I also believe in Kareem Adeyemi. And boy, people always say, DJ, your talent ID spot on, but I'm missing right now. It's gone all the way back here with Oblak. Ref, Declan Rice been pulled. Ref, don't be silly. I need to see this ref in his eyes. Kyle Walker, Cole Palmer on his traditional right side. That's a ball. Maino gone. See? Come on. I don't even blame Maino. He's put the ball in a decent area, assuming someone's there. Where is everybody? Coming like nobody expects Maino to get on the ball and put the ball into that area. Come on, boys. And referee giving that yellow cards for you. Let the Slovenia lads get away with murder. What's this? That's Declan Rice's first one, geezer. And a yellow card for that. I swear his wife cheated on him. Huh? Ref, come on, man. Ain't no Phil Foden's been booked. Wait, is that mate? I don't know why Foden get booked there, but okay. 13 minutes left. You know what? If you're English and a Chelsea fan, if you're English and a United fan, this has been a mad kind of season where England and your clubs are. This has been a madness for you lot, you know. Like, you lot have watched a whole lot of garbage for a hot second. Cole Palmer, lovely. Gone. But again, no one's on what he's on. It's a good dink into Harry Kane. That's a good delivery. Come on. That's great defending from the Slovenian lad. It's a corner kick. They're right back. That's great defending because we're in. Palmer. You play the ballers and baller, things happen. Why are we? You'd imagine Phil Foden would have scored had it not been for that interception. And Phil Foden will take this corner. It's showing us he's got a yellow card again. Okay. Come on, Foden, man. No fancy short corners, just in the mixer. That's a decent knock. Who's there? I miss Harry Maguire, you know. Has it fallen back to Foden? Rest blown. I miss Harry Maguire. Because at least Harry Maguire, he would have scored by now. Trust out, man. You're a very good footballer, you're not a very good referee. If we get 50 million for Eddie and Ketia, we've won the summer window. Edu, you've got a couple shots of Ray in there for me, man. That is a finesse. Ref. All Black's taking forever with this. Ref. Come on, don't be stupid. Ref. Don't be stupid. Could bill it in the time he's taking that. Allegedly, I don't know what that is. Girl, he wins it. But the second ball. How many times have we said that today, guys and girls? Throw in for Slovenia. Bro, if you're missing Harry Maguire in a goal section, it's deep, bro. Because he would have scumbagged the goal from a set piece. Yeah, it would have been crap, but we're celebrating. Pickford, ooh, Walker, put your body there. He's going to foul you. Lovely Kyle Walker. Cruyff turns in that. Maino once, Palmer once. The Manny boys are showing. Okay. John Stones. But there's not a forward pass. It's not that Maino, Declan and Bellingham are playing bad, but there's something wrong with the coaching. Look, there's genuinely not a direct forward pass to play. Genuinely, people, what? Look at it. If you can't see it, watch players off the ball. Palmer, or he ripped him. Go on, Cole. Go on, Cole. England debut in that lovely Maino, first time Bellingham. Banduli, but Bellingham keeps it. It's plucked off Cole Palmer's feet. Maino tried the thing. Don't put that ball out. He's not injured. Hey, do not put that. We're soft. We are soft. We're soft, ref. This ain't a free kick, man. He's all right, bro. Look, it's the number 13 again. Still on the floor. And he's still on the floor. Someone actually clamp him. If you want to cry about something, give him something to cry about, man. Please. What is this? It's a drop ball. How, bro? Just give the ball back to us, man. We were stupid enough to put it out for you. Come, hey, ref, run England the ball. What's this? Just give us back the ball, man. Thank you. Cole Palmer. He's a villain. He's a villain. I respect it. The Slovenian number 13. He's a villain. I respect it. I'm on that stuff as well. It's just frustrating when you're on the receiving end. Cole Palmer, deliver. Oh, he sent him shot. And again, Maino, Bellingham, someone have a shot. Do you know what Bellingham's problem is, yeah? He's like me in the sense of I'm a right back. When I see my more attacking friends on Sunday League, the ones with the drip, able to do flicks, it inspires me. I try and do things. Sometimes it comes off, sometimes it don't. Stop getting gassed off what Maino and Foden and Palmer are doing. You haven't got that one there. Who's number 8 for England? Is it Trent? You know what? If Trent comes on for Walker, I hear it. Not that Walker's playing bad. Palmer. Even that. Palmer's on this modern day scumbag. Just whip the Kevin De Bruyne, or like what Kevin De Bruyne has made a career. Just whip the ball to the back post 100 times. Trent as well. That's modern day creativity. Jude Bellingham. To be fair, England are peak everywhere they go. You said it wrong, you said the word. DG just found out that Arsenal put a 50 million price tag on Eddie. But if we get 50 million, but to be fair, 50 is the new 20 these days. If we get 50 million, Eddie deserves an award. He can have as many barbecues as he pleases. Not gonna lie, I thought we'd have scored by now. I must really be deluded. 8 minutes left. Still 0-0, which is good. Swear down, 2 draws and a win. Let me not even say it like that because everything can change. I've seen drama in this tournament. Declan Rice, turn. Kane's made a run. Can he find him? Hey, Kane, ref hands. Kane's done well. Ref, hands all over Kane. Is that a pen? It'll be a soft one, but I Foden hit it. Yeah, it's blocked. Kane, Foden. Maino once. Maino, please. Palmer. Kane's at the back post. Do what he did. Kane's at the back post. He's tried. It's just the one time that hasn't come off for Palmer. He's tried. Got a lot of love for Palmer. Not gonna lie, Arteta Palmer makes me look at you sideways, you know, like big up Jesus, but he bought Zinchenko. Couldn't ask Pep for a favor about Cole Palmer. You never saw him in training when you was there. Guy. He's everything I pretend Smith Rowe is. Smith Rowe. I'm sorry, man. You're my guy. That is Trent. Wait, Trent is wearing number 8 for England. Pick him up, but what the hell's going on? And they're showing me number 13 again. What's happened to him? Broski. He's from the school of Luis Suarez, man. How have ITV even been trying to be shown a replay? Trippier. Southgate, I hope you've learned a lot, you know. I'm going to assume Trent is playing left back. So you finally play Maino. You finally give him Palmer some minutes. You might have put Trent left back, or I wonder, did you just throw Walker out there? Yeah, he's throwing Walker left back. All right, we can work with that. Gurhey, lovely. Gurhey wins a free kick. Sesko just clocked the fastest running speed of the tournament so far. See, we're not here for that. Olympics is this year, though. Yawn, this is 83 minutes of my life. I won't get back. We're going to make it worth it. Don't worry, it's coming home. Big up American Gunner or Gooner, depending on if you're on YouTube or Twitch. I've seen the last minute England winner. That's ours, ref. Stefan not. Glad Saka didn't get injured. No, don't bring on Trent, you fraud. Don't play for the rest of the tournament. Setting my guy up to fail and be a scapegoat. But 2 subs for Slovenia. These men need to learn to work for each other. No 1-2s. They're all trying. They're all bringing their club football thing here. It's a bunch of individuals. Ref, why is he walking? Ref, we're trying to get on with this. 5 minutes left, folks. Ref, he's walking. Come on, man. There's still time to nick this. We're not going out like this. 2 draws. In agree? We're not going out like that. We're not going out like that. There's a last minute winner pending. We're not going out like that. I refuse to believe this. Big up Slovenia, but no, we actually cannot be that robbed. We can't be this bad. I must admit, big up you lot in the comments and watching the game with me, because if you lot weren't here, I'm not watching this. I'm jealous of everyone watching this in the pub. At least you could just go to the bar. We do this you know what, 2026, we're winning the World Cup. It's that, we have to scream, Trent! Blind pass, get them out. You know what, you just come on the pitch. It's cool. But, Trent, please, I actually want you on the pitch. When it comes to England, my agenda's around players on the floor. When it comes back to club football, Cole Palmer, the game's the game. Maino, the game's the game. Trent, the game's the game. He's bringing on Gordon. It can't be Gareth Southgate managing at this point. It can't be. It must be someone. Big up to whoever's on the coaching staff, because he's finally listening. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Back yourself, lad. All right, he's found Foden. We got out of that girl. He got on. Walker don't want it. Air him. Walker don't want it. He don't want it because he's right next to you. I don't even know if Bluetooth's even a thing these days, but you could have Bluetoothed him a song. That's how close you was next to him. Forget him. If you don't want the ball, F off now, please. There's 4 minutes. Just give it to the ballers. Palmer, I like this little cameo you're doing. Stones, I'm slightly disappointed. You're more adventurous than this. Guy here, I think you're playing to your capabilities. Foden, you've done what you can. Bellingham, at least do what you do for Madrid and just scumbag the late winner. Oi, keeper. Oi. Oh, the camera done me dirty. I thought you went for goal. Palmer. Oi, free kick. Hey, Palmer, did you win that? I like Cole Palmer. That's never a free kick, but he bought it. Oi, trust our lovely referee. I just like Palmer because he's got a positive chip on his shoulder, man. Like, he's on ripping guys. Like, just play football, man. Trent's first touch is a gift. England's players ain't that talented as we think. No, Trent's talented. Palmer's talented. Foden's talented. Saka's talented. Bellingham's talented. We do overrate talents in this country, but there's talent. Don't get koalas. Rice is talented. Or shameless Arsenal thing. There's ballers there. I don't think we can talk to the production lines of the Germans and the Spanish and the French and whatnot, but there's ballers there. We should be playing a lot better than this. Man said Trossard Senior is moving mad. Pick him up. Come on, Foden and Trent over a set piece. This should be one of the scariest sights in world football. Come on, between you two. I don't know who's going to take this. Someone find Harry Kane, Declan Rice, or someone, and let's move. Preferably Declan Rice. Foden delivers. That's a decent knock. We're gone. We're not gone. We're not. No foul. Ref, please. Thank you. Ref. This ref. Are you a dickhead? Ref, no one put the ball out. Ref, are you a prick? Pardon my French. He's giving a free kick. Ref, you didn't even believe it. Look how long you took to make that happen. You did not believe. How is that a fucking free kick? And why are you taking off Foden? I hear it. All right, Foden. All right, Gordon, do your thing, man. There's 2 minutes. I can't expect no fireworks, but I'm sure in the first Portugal game, Pedro Neto and someone come on and did the madness. Don't listen to Southgate. Southgate, you're patting guys on the back. No one's listening to you, man. Come on. Just chatting bare shit. It's an idiot thing, man. Ref, come on, man. All game, All Blacks been taking forever to take these goal kicks, and you've fallen for every. This ref's an idiot, man. And the saddest thing is, I'm sure you're a Champions League ref, so I know I'm going to see you at the Emirates. If you're Chelsea, Manchester United, you don't need to worry about that. It's calm. Trent should not be wearing number 8, but that's nothing to do with you. I don't know why you're wearing number 8. Stones. It's really going to end 0-0. I know it's not. Go on, Gordon. Ref, still on. It's definitely not still on. Neto to Arsenal, please, if he can stay fit. Palmer needs to start next game. Always looking for a forward pass. Always trying to look for the forward pass, draw fouls. It's unplaying football, man. That's someone, unlike Gallagher, and they're two different players, but you can tell, played in the cage, played in a council estate, played against older kids where you needed to exert some personality. And you know what? Slovenia number 13. He's coming off. You have to applaud it. One of the best dark arts performances of the tournament. Low key. I applaud it. You've genuinely peed me off. I respect it. They're bringing on number 3. You don't want it. You don't want it. So Palmer rip him. You don't want it. You don't want to be here. He can't be that good if number 13 is keeping him out of the team. Ref, that's another foul throw. It's a professional game. 4 minutes of added on time. Unfortunately. Be stronger. Thank you. Come on. Just take it quickly. Come on. Southgate will always be a Middlesbrough grade manager for me. I'm sure, you know, if you support Palace or Middlesbrough, you've got some sort of admiration for Gareth Southgate, but you never want to see him manage for your club. Like, we are proper dead food now. We are proper dead, wet stardom. Like, we're not good at all now. We're actually not good. We're actually not good at football. It's sad. Like, we're genuinely, as a nation, we've got ballers, but we're not good at this football thing collectively. Genuinely, I've known it, but you know when it actually dawns, like, genuinely, we're not good. Like, we're actually not good right now. It's actually an achievement from what I've seen across these 3 games that somehow you can get out of the group. Gordon, that's lovely. All right, Mayno, that's lit. Kane, come on. Hey, bang it, Palmer. Forget everyone. Slightly Kane, that pass was dead. Palmer, more venom. You're not playing Luton and them clubs. Respectfully, big up Luton. You got to leng that, man. You got to smack the ball like you hate it. Kane, slightly, that pass weren't good enough. Mayno, my guy, lovely little flick. Nah, he's not. I respect it. It's just I was born in England. When we had this ref in the champs, he was doing his thing, and he's been good in the other matches. This tournament, what happened today? Beefing us, isn't it? Real Madrid would never sign Saka, Foden, Palmer, even Trent. I mean, if you support any of the clubs that them players play for, that's great. I do think they'll sign Saliba one day. You know what, Trent and Stones? I hear it. Palmer, make something happen. Oh, he's lost. See, another England player that's dropped to the floor. What's going on with the boots? What's going? Nothing's gone right today. Trent. To be fair, Trent, he was killed there, really. Foul. I know, no, there's no need to foul him. There's like 20 England shirts. Hey, Gertie, you're my guy. Bro, man took out Kyle Walker. That's the sort of defending I want to see. Bellingham keeps it moving. Gordon, don't be a hero. Gordon, don't be a hero. Just pass the ball. Thank you. Trent, don't be a hero. Trent, fam, don't be a fucking hero, bro. How many times? You could see it, man. You could see. I looked into his eyes when the play was playing. As I always said, watch the players off the ball if you want to see a game of football. I looked into his eyes. There was one thing. This is why I should not be wearing the number 8. There's no powers there. And that just sums up frustrating moment and a night for us. But probably other Spurs of the international scene. 10 seconds left. Ref, how have you not booked this goal in yet? I respect it. Ref, don't boy it. There has to be like 2 minutes. Well, Maino's header put us under some pressure. Gertie, Trent. Oh, ref, it can't be done. Bitter pill to swallow there, but not as much as watching England play. Look at, big up Slovenia, man. What does this mean for us? Because we didn't win. Are we on? I swear this means, I could be wrong, but we're on the peak side now with the Germans and the Spanish and them kind of brothers. I did say at the start of the tournament, round 16, we're done now. I pick for stop trying to G up the fans. I respect it. It's not England thing right now. Like we're not on that. The fuck was that? Big up you lot, top form as ever. But seriously, what the hell did we just watch? What did we just witness? We know what we saw, but my eyes don't want to believe it. You lot throw them. Hey, there's 11 shirts. Go find all the little kids in the stands and give them your shirts. That's all you could do today. That's all you could do today. And I hope the match fee that you lot get paid for England is going to charity because nobody needs it. Don't think you're cool, Southgate, but I'm past talking about Gareth Southgate. Say idiot thing, man. This is genuinely diabolical, appalling, a mockery of the nation. Like words would be doing us a justice. They'd get this stuff off my screen, man. I don't want to see this no more, man. I actually don't want to see that no more. Don't want to see that. You lot saw it. I saw it. 0-0, innit? Big up Maino, man. But, like, you know, Palmer, good cameo. Maino, good cameo. Trent, really nothing. Trent and Gordon, not long enough to do anything. Is really and truly collectively, there's no positives, man. Bro, 2 draws. 2 draws. And this, the saddest thing is, this is more of a positive performance than genuinely after we took the lead against Serbia and anything we saw against Denmark. Just have to hope somehow we make the final. Like somehow the footballing gods have to kiss England football team at this moment. If not, but if it pause, forget all of that. Because what is that? What defensively we'll ask no real questions today, but if we are praising anyone, generally it's been Gertie or Walker. So that tells me we're not doing nothing in the middle third. Still issues. I actually don't feel for any player's fault of their own. It's all Southgate. The attackers, Foden, positive. Saka scored, got disallowed because Foden was offside. Kane, it's more of the same, really. You've got Saka, Kane, and Foden that started. You've got Cole Palmer off the bench. Gordon off the bench. Who had a nail-biting effort? Cool. Trippier and Foden put a couple crosses in that caused some problems. We technically put the ball in the back of it. But what we did? It's the same old, man. Like if we didn't say it today, we definitely said it against Denmark. We said it against Serbia. We said it at the last Euros. We said it at the last World Cup. And we're going to be saying it in whatever I don't even know who, in theory, we're playing next. I do know they might be licking their lips because like Denmark, credit to Slovenia, just like Denmark, if you are a competent football team, like if you're everything that is the minimum contrast of England right now, you could beat England. You could pull off an upset. Is it even an upset? Who are even playing next? Google ain't even updated. Who are England even playing in the round of 16? I swear it actually could be. You hope it's Austria out of Portugal, Spain, and Germany. Naturally, in terms of nation, respectfully, Austria will bop England. Portugal will bop England. Spain will demolish England. Germany, Kai Havertz is scoring. Look at what we've watched over 3 games. What is it? Never Holland. Slightly. Nah, Holland will win. Slightly, England could do a thing, you know. Very slightly, England can bop Holland. Very slightly. I don't mind that. Mine or Diane, man. Don't worry. Austria is the best team in this tournament outside of Spain and Germany. Here they are. This team needs Maddison and Sterling, Rashford. I think Rashford's profile's missed the most, but Rashford, Sterling, Sancho, Bowen, Maddison, any player that is in this squad and wasn't used from the start or hasn't been called up, they could all be dead. They'll all be dead. +1 goal difference, bro. We won the group. Is that what Gary Neville said? See, this is why we're not going nowhere. But Gary Neville's not talking from the heart. Southgate's probably his boy, and he's probably been told by his higher-ups to be easy. Was a Pulisic shirt, and I can't lie. Well, we would have loved Pulisic. We're dead, Dean. 2 hours wasted. Never wasted when I'm with you lot, but I don't even... Listen, Holland will bop us, but you don't even want to talk about Holland, much less Portugal, Spain, Germany. Netherlands versus England is the biggest mid-off of all time. Austria, dark horses. They've announced themselves as dark horses, I agree. Lingard? Nah, gee. Join the social media FA team and do all that stuff. Holland will beat England, but out of the bigger nations, I'd rather them. 8 more likes and we have 100 people. I'd rather them. I'd rather Holland than Portugal because they actually look fairly coached under Martinez, if I'm honest with you. Spain, arguably been the best team in the tournament. Germany, they'll finesse us 2 minutes within 10 minutes. 2 goals, within 10 minutes. We're getting moved to in the next game. At this point, I'm actually, you know, is how much times are we, me, you, anybody, whether you support England or not, going to keep saying the same things? Did you see anything different from the Denmark game? Well, apart from our scoring, did you see anything from the Serbia game? See anything different under Gareth Southgate? So what are we really talking about at this point? At this point, us English fans, we're doing it to ourselves. We're fully doing it to ourselves, giving ourselves headache. It's not worth it. I did my agenda. Sorry, DG. I'm on Twitter. I'm saying the game's the game. Lost for words, blood. Can't forget we can't finish, but what do we create? Yeah, we couldn't finish. We had about 3-4 chances, if that we could have taken. But it's a law of averages. You're creating 3-4 chances. The team out there can create 20. And I'm happy I'm not employed by the FA because who the hell manages this? They can't do worse than him. Statistically, maybe they can, but in terms of what we're watching, they can't do worse than Southgate. But who do you employ? Come on, man. Colin Gallagher. Come on, man. He didn't do that. Have you been watching the South America Cup, Copa America? Argentina have been doing the madness. Been watching the highlights. We've got to start watching the 90 minutes. I mean, I'm going to watch the highlights of the Brazil-Costa Rica game. In fact, I'm not doing that today. Why would I do that to myself? Any other group in English finished third. It's done after the next game. Round of 16, we're going home. These lot are going to be right. You know what? If you're Kobe Mainoo, if you're Saka, I don't know what Chelsea and Liverpool are doing. I think Liverpool as well. If you're Trent, if you're Saka, if you're Kobe Mainoo, you lot are going to be able to be part of your team's pre-season in America because you lot are not doing serious things today in this tournament. We're not here for long. We are not here for long. Shitty game, great commentary. Appreciate the grind, broski. Appreciate the support. The game was so boring. I almost forget to say, hey, Warren, big up yourself. Don't forget to do that, folks. Man said, can the Prime Minister not sack Southgate, bro? To be fair, Gareth Southgate for Prime Minister, really. Richie Sunak ain't got nothing. I mean, we've had this country's a mess. That's the one thing worse than the football team, really, is the government and the state of affairs in this country, whether it's living standards, wages, inflation, the jobs market, taxes, everything. Team of individuals. You think we got a chance of people like Maino, Palmer, Gordon to start? I mean, you never know, but they're going to look dead as well because people are going to say start them. They're going to look meaty as well. Everyone by default is meaty in this England squad because of the manager. Unlike England, Netherlands' strike force is actually firing, so England's defense will be heavily tested. I mean, if I wouldn't say I'm confident, but if there was one area I've got some degree of confidence with England, the better players have been the defenders generally, specifically Mark Gurley. Kane and Trippier should be dropped. I ain't dropping Kane. Trippier, please. But is he going to do that? I think he'll be pushed to start Maino or something, or maybe even Cole Palmer. But I don't think you're going to play Trippier in these 3 games and then drop him and put whether Trent plays left back or Gomez comes in or you move Walker over there and play him right back against Netherlands. I don't think you're going to do that. I don't think he's got the bollocks to do that. So I don't think you're going to see mad changes. We saw 1 change today, Gallagher for Trent, maybe 2 next time. I would still start Stacker, but I mean, you got to get Palmer in there somehow. I think Maino has to start. You have to start, but is he going to do that? He's shook. He's not starting. I hope I'm wrong in it. I didn't think he'd bring on Maino after 45 minutes, but you have to play Maino next to Rice in the next game. Bro, if Saka has to get dropped, so be it. Palmer's with it. Palmer's used to shining with shit managers and the tactics being appalling, as shown at Chelsea. Start him. But he's going to look rubbed as well. We look crap. We are crap. Start Palmer if so be it. Palmer and Maino start them. Run that. But they're going to look crap as well. I don't know how fit Shaw is. If Shaw is not fit to start the last round of 16, then what are we doing? And it's nothing to do with Shaw. Why? Like, what's going on with the left back options? When you lot find out, let me know. But why waste any more of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, or your night, people, man? Yeah, Kane did play a full 90. England's team are not like you lot. You lot have been amazing, people, as you normally are, man. You lot have made a terrible game somewhat enjoyable to watch, people. Tomorrow, we'll watch Belgium versus Ukraine. I'll say it again, Ukraine are winning. I'm supporting Ukraine for that game, not Mudryk, Zinchenko, but you get the point. And obviously, as the Euros goes on, there'll be watch-alongs. Arsenal fans, there'll be Arsenal-related content. But yeah, man, in what's been a genuinely entertaining Euros, we've seen, obviously, Austria, Netherlands today in many different ways. France, Poland, Turkey, Georgia. England have tried their best to rain on that parade, people. So the less said on England and Gareth Southgate, the better. On that note, we never saw a goal today, so why not see my goal for the millionth time?
Against this right back, Charlie.
There's always that active red flag, defenders are being given like